Hello, welcome to Quackalope. Thank you for being here. Today we're playing Nemesis Lockdown by Awaken Realms. Now, we've already started a campaign, at least I have, a campaign through the untold stories of base Nemesis, and there happens to be a storybook number 3 that I am intrigued to get open, but I want to learn the game well enough to, form and function. That's why we have Dale, the casual gamer, here to help us dig into this a little bit more. And Shira, you've played Nemesis once?
I have played Nemesis once.
And now you're going to play Lockdown.
Once.
Just once.
I played with Jesse, who was a very unhappy camper with original play.
Not an unhappy camper. I followed the rules of the game, left halfway through it, hung out for an hour and a half not playing, and was the only person to win.
Yeah, that is very true.
Not an unhappy camper. I played by the rules. Nemesis is a fascinating game for me. It's a very split personality game for me. I think it's one of the most thematic story, inspirational story games, or what's it called when things appear on their own?
Randomness?
Thematic?
No, it's
Happenstance?
it's like through the mechanics of the game, through the story tells emergent. It's an emergent storytelling game. And this is the next iteration upon that Lockdown, or upon that Nemesis series. This is Lockdown. We're actually pinned here in a Mars base. Nemesis has landed and delivered a few of our people here. And in this game, you have, in my opinion, a bit more agency over the state of the game itself. There is still randomness that leads to player execution, death, early leaving, stuff like that, but when it comes to the actual combative mode, which is what we're playing during this gameplay, you can do things like move people up and down rooms, you can turn lights on and off, you can escalate or control the noise and sort of work as a team, or just say bye, grab the rover, and take off with
see ya.
No one else in the pod. I do think that Nemesis Lockdown gives you slightly more agency over the take that element of Nemesis, which in a combative game is something I want. I don't want it to be ambiently take that. I want to shut the lights off on you. And this game...
And hear me scream.
This game lets you do that. With that being said, we're going to have Dale give a brief overview of what we're doing here, kind of how the game's actually going to function and form. We're going to have Shira read a little bit of the flavor text. She will also be sure to include timestamps if flavor text isn't your thing, but considering they spent a decent amount of time setting up the story, we should arguably do the same. Dale, I'm so sorry. He's not a flavor text. He isn't.
Am I doing the flavor text now?
Oh, we will. Do you want to do it before or after the overview of the game?
Do the overview first.
Overview. Okay, so we are on a base on Mars. 2 of us, me and Jesse, know nothing about these aliens. The lab rat over there on the end of the table knows some things, and basically what we're trying to do is survive, 1, and 2, we're going to have some secret agendas of what else we want to do. And since this is not a cooperative game, they could be, I need to survive, and this guy needs not to so much.
Yeah.
And so through this, we're going to explore rooms, trying to build up, figure out where some safe places to go. So some safe places, we can get in some launch pads out here. So as these go by, if we're in the right spot, and we try to enter it from the correct location, we can get in there and zoom out and sit. At a certain point, we've got a bunker we can get to. Once that big door, we can get in our little Mars rover and drive on over, and there's another spot down there where you can isolate yourself.
Isolation chamber.
And potentially survive. Unfortunately, the corporation kind of doesn't want some things to happen.
They have their own controlled interests.
Yes, they have a contingency plan for if we're not doing what they want to. So we have these little tokens, each of us has one, so we know one thing they're not going to do, but there's 4 other tokens out there, and one's going to activate, and it might go, hey, everyone that went through the bunker, sorry, we blew that up, kind of thing. So it's very much we need to survive each other, survive the aliens, and then survive the corporation.
Unless we decide to all work as a team, because we could play this cooperatively as well, which might have us working to figure out all of these little puzzle pieces, and hopefully having a victorious win condition. Here's the other thing that you should keep in mind. The way the game is actually going to function and flow is similar to a deck builder, with the exception that we're not adding cards into our deck. Instead, we have a standard set of 10 cards. Some of them are different or asymmetric. Some of them are the same across our decks, like movement and search and attack. And we're going to be drawing up 5 of those cards, playing them from our hand to move and explore the room. For the first part of the game, you're going to see us flipping tiles, checking for objectives, and mysteriously or publicly moving around to do things like sending signals, opening doors, restoring the power, a lot of stuff that you would actually be doing in an underground Mars bunker that's slowly losing power and being infested by alien creatures. Along with that, every time we move, we're going to be hearing noise in the cellars, the rafters, and scurrying across the ceiling. By the way, if you're the person that commented saying, "You're getting noise wrong, Jesse, it's not you creating noise, it's you hearing noise," thank you, and now I'm more terrified. Because in this game, instead of bumping and bimbling around, we're actually hearing them in the gutters, the claws scraping, the reek of various different Nemesis prey, coming to find us. And you'll see that pop up with various different yellow tokens that'll pop across the board. Along with that, things will be breaking, fire will be spurting, and the bag of intruders will slowly start developing, meaning it's going to escalate. It's going to be easier and easier for them to spawn, and harder for us to survive. Two unique features of Lockdown is going to be the elevator here and the staircase over there that's going to connect 3 different adjacent modules. You could do the classic kind of move up around the edges, but really these are 3 different chambers. In these chambers, you could take the elevator, skip from one to another, or you could take the stairway, which is slightly more dangerous, but maybe more in your control. Along with that, this track up here is going to be flickering power on and off. We have a backup generator down here where we could restore power, flipping this to the blue side, ignoring the red indicators. If we don't do that, and we don't do that quickly and efficiently, every time it passes a little red X there, we're going to be shutting off power to different sectors. That means you no longer get to control the different sound that spreads throughout that area. Instead, you're in darkness. Enemies are going to hit harder, it's going to be harder for you to get away and prevent damage, and on top of that, when the power flicks back on, you're going to be able to disperse or control where the sound has spread.
And use computers.
Or if you play like Dale and his group, apparently, you're just going to let the power go out and you're never going to deal with it again. Yeah. Some flavor text.
Nemesis Lockdown game introduction. The moment she woke, choking on the fluids of her hibernation chambers, she woke finding herself being nervously lifted by 3 silhouettes in full hazmat gear. The hesitant move of her saviors and fear in their eyes, barely visible behind foggy visors, confirmed what she already knew. Before she drifted off again, her eyes flickered to another container next to her. Inside was one of the creatures who had destroyed her ship. Too exhausted to even scream, darkness took her. These screams of anguish and fear would come later when she found herself trapped in a dark holding cell in the depths of a BSL-4 facility somewhere on Mars. She realized then that there would be no return home, no chance to mourn friends who had died on her ship, no opportunity to overcome her nightmares, full of fangs and viscera. For the first week, she still harbored a slim hope that this was a routine quarantine, that one day she would be released back to the light and life of the outside world. As more time passed, the truth of her situation began to crawl into her thoughts like a cold, parasitic worm. To the outside world, she was already dead, one of the 6 victims of some made-up industrial accident covered up by corporations who only saw her value as an experiment. Now, she had become that alien threat. They treated her just like the creatures brought from her ship, with the same caution and the same lack of remorse. The experiments and biopsies didn't hurt her half as much as the knowledge that, in their eyes, she was no longer a human, just a vector of a dangerous pathogen they did not understand. Soon, she began to prepare a crude shiv out of a metal flat bar, grinding it against the bed frame each night while pretending to sleep. She also began to memorize footsteps outside of her cell and eavesdropped on small bits of conversation, slowly building a mental map of the lab. Somewhere in the other holding cells, the creatures also did the same, except they were just a little bit faster. One day, the facility thundered with sirens. There was gunfire, screams, a repeating automated message confirmed her worst fears. The base was now under lockdown. Being a survivor was easier the second time around. With the help of her shiv, she dismantled the door panel and fled the cell. The other humans on this level were dead, yet she wasn't alone. The chittering in the dark and gruesome sounds of feeding were all too familiar. The power in the facility was waning. Someone or something had damaged the generators. The dim warning lights imbued the scenes of carnage with a surreal quality. She smiled.
So good. No, we'll hold it. We'll hold it there.
So much.
And I didn't realize that's actually you. You're playing a lab rat, right?
That is 100% her.
I know.
Yes.
I'm so excited.
Unless you want to continue, that's totally your call.
I want to know.
Do you want to know? All right, we're gonna. This is not me, by the way. I held flavor text for the sake of the audience. Shira's gonna continue, but she also timestamps, which means she's allowed to do things like that.
Unlike the facility staff, she had practical knowledge of the creatures. Her moves were quiet, careful, and she often paused to listen to any noises in the corridors and rooms around her. That was the only way to know where a creature was lurking. Bitter experience taught her that once she had seen one, it was already too late. Soon, she reached the elevator room. It had no power, but this was not an issue for someone who had served 8 years on a dilapidated mining ship. She rerouted the emergency circuit to the elevator. The entire section behind her was instantly plunged into pitch black darkness. A lone scream sounded in the distance. She knew better than to care. On the upper floor, there was still power. The looped automated message now warned about the imminent auto-destruction. She carefully turned the corner of a transmitter control room and froze. Someone was crouching behind a console in front of her. She made a step forward, raising her improvised weapon. While trapped in the cell, she often fantasized about painful things she'd do to her captors. But this was just one older man, scared out of his mind, and judging from his overalls, he was just a janitor. They decided to stick together, a prisoner and a floor sweeper. She knew how to survive. He knew how to get out. He told her about the cargo sending system, a launch facility used to send and receive cargo containers that they could use to flee this place. He nodded and agreed to lead her there. The creatures were more numerous on this level, despite the light they seemed to hate. With the clumsy man at her side, she found it much harder to avoid attention. The beasts also seemed drawn to him, as if his scent tipped them off somehow. However, she could feel nothing out of the ordinary. 2 times they had to flee, running for their lives for something that spotted them. Once they had to fight, pumping one of the creatures full of nails before it slowed down enough for her to plunge a shiv deep into its skull. She did not want to stop to retrieve the blade, even though she had already named it. She had a new companion now. It was good to have someone at your back, even as clumsy as the janitor. She almost began to like him. They were both survivors, after all.
Almost.
Together they reached the door to the CSS module, a hunk of armored steel already scratched with razor-sharp talons, with plenty of time to spare. "The door's out of juice," her friend said, pushing the button. "Can you do something about it?" Without a word, she began to dismantle the panel. One look at the green lights on the circuit board was enough to send her heart racing. She jumped back a second too slow. A heavy coat hanger grazed her head and sent her to the floor. Her companion used this time to open the door with the correct button, go through, and lock it shut.
No.
"I'm sorry," he shouted through the armored glass. "You see, I know the contingency plan. I've seen one of the managers send code gray to the HQ. There is a kill team coming. They have an order to wipe out the facility and save one person. A person carrying a sample they need." He took something from under his coveralls. With her eyes still hazy from the blow, it took her a while to recognize the object. An egg of one of these creatures, still covered with slime.
Yeah, I'm sorry about that.
So that's why the creatures were drawn to him. Walking away from the door, she smiled. She knew the corporation used the same contingency code throughout all its ships and facilities. The codes were secret, and very few people knew more than 1 or 2 that they have personally experienced. However, she did know that when the HQ wanted to eliminate everyone but their secret agent, they used code purple. That's what her former captain sent on her ship before he tried to flee with an alien larva. There was no telling what code gray meant. It was better to prepare for the worst. For a moment, she felt tempted to return back to the isolation room. With its thick walls and doors, it would become an intruder-proof shelter. But there was also another way. From the talks between the guards, she knew there was other buildings in the facility, reached only by a rover parked at the exit room. To reach the gate faster, she crawled down one of the technical corridors, trying not to think what would happen if she met one of the creatures in a confined space. Fortunately, the rover was there waiting. She began to load any supply she could onto its flimsy frame when a sudden burst of gunfire caused her to jump behind a cover. A lone sentry was limping her way, shooting down the corridor with an assault rifle so overheated it almost glowed white. She noticed at least 2 or 3 lightning-fast shapes closing the distance. The sentry managed to reach the vehicle and jumped into the driver's seat, leaving blood smears on the white panels. For a moment, she felt tempted to jump out of the shadows and join him. One look at the deep gashes on his back and side was enough to stop her. With so many wounds, he was bound to be contaminated. Sticking around him was too risky. The wheel spun. The rover drove off in the direction of a bunker that loomed in the red Martian sandstorm. To make matters worse, instead of skittering away, the creatures began to sniff around. They knew she was close. She grabbed a heavy wrench, prepared to go down fighting. No! She chased away the wave of despair. She was a survivor once, and she knew she could make it out again. She immediately brought up her mental map of the entire top section. With some of the hazmat gear strewn around, a roll of duct tape, and additional oxygen tanks, she could craft an environmental suit that would allow her to leave this place on foot. She was about to take a step forward when a sudden movement of air behind her back alarmed her. She turned. In the corner of the room, an immense shape slowly dropped to the floor, its bat-shaped head almost 3 times the size of hers. With a shiver, she realized that on Nemesis, these creatures never reached their final form. One that she could now see in front of her. Was it as fast as it looked? She was about to find out.
Interesting.
I think it's fun that all of us were in it.
Yeah, all 3 of us.
We accidentally got the 3 characters in the story.
That's cool.
The writing's so good.
Yeah.
So good. Cool. All right. Shall we
begin?
Shall we begin?
We need missions.
Yes. That is part of how we begin.
Yes.
Don't reveal these. Don't talk about these. Don't ask questions about these. Don't propose that you have any idea what these are, what they might be, what they could be, who they might be for. And remember, you could always choose to be friendly.
Of course.
Should the time arise. You will make your decision the moment the first intruder comes out. You checking what's actually on the board here?
Yeah,
You're fine, right there. You're a little bit beyond that's out.
Yeah.
Oh
I
man.
can move my stuff a little bit closer.
Oh man.
I love you too. I really don't want.
You guys
Any
both
harm to-
betrayed me in the story, so you know.
He betrayed you.
I'm down. Listen, I'm down to play cooperatively. Honestly,
Yeah.
You thought I
Yep.
had cooties and let me drive off alone.
from the cards that I got, I'm perfectly comfortable playing cooperative.
We
Just
have to
throwing that out there.
complete both of them.
Nope.
Just one.
You're only going to have one at the end of the game.
Okay.
When the first Nemesis comes out, you're going to commit. You're going to discard one of the other ones,
Okay.
which means your win condition becomes a thing. All right. Shall we actually get started here?
All right.
I believe I go first.
Well, you need Rocket Raccoon to show your first player.
Oh, but I was playing with Rocket Raccoon. He's so cute. I was gonna go get the stuffed animal. They actually have the Nemesis
We do
cat.
the Nemesis cat. So maybe you're supposed to have that when you play the game, just as a comforting thing. Like
Yeah.
first player gets to hold the stuffed animal.
You want me to grab it? Okay.
All right,
Only for playing co-op can you be comforted.
let's go. So I'm starting here in the repository. I can craft items easily here. However, there are no items to start crafting. So I think I need to start by searching. Now, all of the cards in my hand are going to be slightly the same and slightly different. Emergency key is going to allow me to use the elevator room or open and close a door. Demolition can destroy a door or malfunction marker in a room I'm in. Rest allows me to scan all contamination cards in my hand. Cleanup is going to allow me to discard a malfunction marker in the room or discard a fire marker in the room. A little bit of control there, and it should work. Use a room action even if there's a malfunction marker. If you're in a room with a computer in a section without power, use a computer action. I've got more control over the base than probably almost anyone out here because I'm the janitor. I can
Are we
make
supposed
things
to know your cards?
work. Yeah, all these cards are public. Like they're not public necessarily for what I can play, but I'm taking my turn now. You're able to see everything that I have to do. And none of these are secret when it comes to the actual gameplay itself. So, I am going to...
How many objects are in your room?
No objects are in my room right now. So I'm going to go ahead and start with a simple little move. I'm going to play my rest card here, and I'm going to move... let's move down to here, I think. This is me. Moving into this zone, we're going to flip the token. It is currently malfunctioned, and it has 2 items in it. And this is going to be the cargo sending system. Let me grab this so we can reference exactly what that room does, since it's the first time we're coming across them. Cargo sending system C. As stated in the cargo sending system A, which is... Where is A? A is going to be in a different room section, I assume. Yes. Spend 2 cards. You may use this action if the time token is in the same slot as any of the CSS tokens and the CSS pod A is empty.
So in these areas here.
After entering, you discard all cards and automatically pass. Place your character on the corresponding cargo sending system pod space on the board. In the event phase, your character will have a chance to escape during the pod. Characters in the pod space are unaffected by game effects unless specified otherwise. If your character does not manage to escape using the CSS pod, they suffer 1 serious wound, and 3 serious wounds is enough to kill you.
3 serious wounds and 1 more.
Yeah, 1 more anything. So this is a location where I could potentially try to jettison myself off of the Mars base. I'm not going to do that at the moment, and besides, it's broken, so I couldn't use that system.
You don't know
now.
if all of them are the CSS, not all of them, good?
No, so this is section C. There's a chance that's A or B there that's going to be firing off. If I'm not in the right one, I take a serious wound, and the gases from the rest of the releasing ones, I suppose, damage me or something. However, I do think I am going to go ahead and use a cleanup action here, which is going to cost 0. to go ahead and remove that damage. I'm working together as a team should. And that's going to be
He says that usually before he betrays people.
No. That's going to be my 2 actions, moving down to Monsieur Dale.
Does it move in that order, or does it move according to player number?
Technically moves
Clockwise.
according to clockwise, I think.
Okay.
Yeah, and then I think player numbers just designate who players are, because these are never going to switch.
Okay.
This is just telling people, like, you're now trying to kill player number 1, you're trying to
Yeah.
kill player number 2.
Huh. You know when you said you didn't trust the sentry from the story? I'm starting to look at his cards here, and I can understand why.
Why?
What's he got?
I could have stopped you from moving, but I chose not to.
Yeah.
He's very generous.
Keep searching with me. I need her to go turn on the
Power?
basic power there.
Yeah, but once we get here, where are we going to go?
Oh, by the way, just for everyone that's screaming right now,
Oh, yeah.
let's establish sound, and you can move here for free, meaning you're not going to trigger sound when you move there. You could call the elevator, bring it up to you, and then go down here to turn on power.
Will it come if it's not powered?
No. No, that's not how that works.
Elevator! Come here. In that case...
We need to turn on the power to get the elevator powered up.
Yep, I'm going to run up here. Found a guard room that doesn't work. And it's got a big 3 for the search.
Okay.
Do you roll noise also?
He is going to roll noise.
Unfortunately. Hey, I heard something.
Guard room.
Ooh.
Reduce the item counter by 1. Take the taser crafted item or EnviroSuit crafted item. You can actually get 2 specific items from this guard room.
If I knew how to fix it.
If you knew how to do anything.
And what, he rolled a 3. What happened?
So 3 and 4 goes to the corridors.
Okay.
Yep, which is
So
right here.
that's there. So now if you're down there and you go to a room, say you go to that room and trigger a 2.
They're in the ventilation shafts.
Yep.
Okay.
It's making a lot of noise. And
Where,
oh yes, movement was going to pitch stunning.
Okay.
So when you could have moved, I could have...
Yeah. Cool.
Which would have been funny.
are the noise tokens the yellow ones or the red?
Oh, yes.
Yeah, he put the wrong one down.
They're all so pretty.
Red is damage.
I was trying to damage the shaft.
Orange is fire.
That'd be helpful.
I'm just going to keep on running. It's funny, I can make a malfunction marker, but I can't fix one.
No.
Not as a sentry. You need the janitor to fix them.
Yep, I'm going to move to this room. 4.
4. Okay. Down the tunnel.
Oh, nice. Okay.
All right, that's my 2 actions.
She-Ra.
I'm a team player. I'm gonna go.
You gonna get the power on for us?
I'm gonna go try to do power stuff.
Because that would be very nice.
Can I see the room sheet?
Okay.
I don't have it. I am moving over here.
It is currently on fire.
Wonderful. What does that mean for me?
It means that if you stop your turn in there,
And then how do I designate the 2?
look at the angle. So there's the mark, and there's the number of things in it.
Okay.
If you stop your turn in there, meaning you don't move again, you'll take a damage. You'll take a light wound.
Okay. And then can you read the cargo sending systems? Oh, it's the same one.
Same thing.
as
It,
you,
it
it
has
just says B.
it has a wild amount of search items in it.
Yeah, so there's an A, B, and a C. These, I think on one of our cheat sheets, lets us know that there's 1 A, 1 B, 1 C, 1 all, and 3 no launches.
And then I rolled a 1, so there's a noise over here. And then I'm gonna continue moving.
Now, if you
Moving
spend
along-
2, you get to choose where your noise goes.
Okay, and you can do a careful movement if you want to.
Moving along noise is better, or not along noise?
Moving not along noise is better. Remember, you heard something there.
So then I move over here.
Okay.
I'm gonna discard something else.
What do you have? Cargo sending system A.
And
It is currently malfunctioned. It has 2 items in it.
Alright, but it has no fire, which is nice.
And that'll be your turn.
This is if I end my round, or if I
End
end
your turn.
my turn specifically. And you put all those numbers. You guys got 4 items?
This one's just a 3.
Oh.
Yeah, I got 2.
Okay.
I don't know where you're seeing 4.
I saw the 4 over there, but that's just because I was oriented towards my ticks.
So
And then,
that's it. That's all you can do. You did 2 actions.
yep. I know I had to discard a card though to move, and I have to roll for noise still. 4. Can I have a noise token?
You may.
So I think it just makes sense to keep moving with Dale here. So now did you checked elevator? If it's not powered on, it doesn't come, right?
Did not. Just assuming it didn't have power.
It absolutely makes sense.
If the elevator has power.
Yeah, I'm gonna try to press the button, but it's not probably gonna work. That means we're gonna have to go down
Did you roll for noise?
the shaft. I don't need to because someone
there.
else is there.
Okay.
This is a risky play though. I'm going to choose to pass, meaning I'm not.
You're done for the rest of the
I'm done
round.
for the rest of the round.
I don't like you come. I don't trust you, man.
I hear. I'm with you though. I'm with you.
We're good, right?
We're good. We're good.
My cards are not good.
Good pass.
Can you search in a malfunction room?
You can't search in a malfunction room. Search is more of a physical action.
Man. And I'm going first next. I'm going to do careful movement, spending 2 cards to go down here into a dark room and throw some noise there and probably die for sure next turn.
What happens when there's more than one noise?
Doesn't matter. You just can't trigger noise in a hallway you've already moved through.
No.
So if he rolled the dice,
Yeah, and there was...
triggered it again.
Yeah, a monster would have come out.
Okay, sure, it's your turn. Well, no, you actually have one more turn if you wanted.
Pass.
Pass. Sure, it's your turn.
You both passed?
Yep.
Okay. What's gonna happen at the end of the round with all these noise tokens?
Nothing.
Okay.
Hopefully.
The worst thing to happen would be we might draw a queen, or we might draw an adult from the bag. You'd make a roll, and if you triggered one, you might spawn something.
Okay. So then I'll move into here. Oh, no. Yeah, I'm gonna move into here.
Okay, give it a roll.
This has no items.
That has no items. Nope. 3. So down that hallway.
Can you pass a noise? Moving into...
You can spend 2 cards to go ahead and turn on the power. Which will prevent power from going out, which would be nice.
Yeah. Spend 2 cards. Turning on power.
Okay, so read through the steps of...
Backup power supply.
Yep.
Yeah.
Reset the power. Do not perform this step if 3 or more tokens are in the active side. The 2 lowest number power tokens must be flipped to the blue side, which they already are. Then you can rearrange the power tokens.
Oh,
So do you
because they're
want-
gonna... How are they gonna tick off? They're gonna...
They tick off from highest up, from the highest current number down.
So, I am gonna rearrange. I'm gonna put 1 down here.
Okay,
So, this...
prioritizing your floor.
Yeah. Why wouldn't I?
Or do you want the elevator to work, or?
Oh, the elevator is 1. Is a number 2. Are any of these gonna turn over?
Well, not right now. This is flipping, but
Yeah.
continue reading.
So rearrange, simply take all power tokens and place them in the chosen sections as you wish. Do not flip them. Then additionally the time token, if the time token's inactive, we flip it to the active side. So it's not going to do anything else till it gets to here. So we'll have power for a little bit.
Does she turn on any of these?
It just said do not perform the step if 3 or more power tokens are on the active side.
Okay.
Then it says the 2 lowest numbered power tokens must be flipped.
The 2 lowest numbered. So she flips the
Yeah,
2
but-
lowest number available right now. So,
Are you sure?
yeah, it's
Okay.
the 2 lowest numbered.
So we got power everywhere.
So switch the 4 and the 3.
The base is up and running.
Okay.
It means you couldn't do that and then
If-
choose not to turn on power level 3, for instance. Does that make sense? You can't screw someone.
But I want to screw some people.
You're not allowed to.
Okay. Alright, you're welcome, guys.
It's still dark for me.
It is still dark from you. Yeah, I'm going to call the elevator, and you're just going to hear rumbling in the... Yeah.
In the shaft.
Yeah.
All right. I don't have any more.
Entry.
I don't have any more cards.
Okay.
You all have passed.
Go ahead and resolve the sequence.
All right, so
We'll walk you through how this
we
works.
launched CSS pods, but it's not at the spot.
Okay.
We move the track. Resolve power thresholds. There's none because it's blue.
It's blue.
Thanks to our lab rat. Thank you.
You're welcome. I'm a team player.
Noise removal, so all areas not adjacent to us.
That are currently lit up are
Everything
going to...
is lit up.
Yes. All areas not adjacent to us that
this-
are currently lit up.
Right.
This.
Yep.
This.
That's
That-
days.
Is that
Well,
adjacent?
Is adjacent to anyone currently in
And
a...
this one is
Oh,
adjacent to
it
me.
says in there some you don't do the one
Oh,
in
okay.
the shafts.
Okay.
Intruder attacks. There's no intruders out there. There's no fire damage. Resolve an event card. Okay, actions.
Resolve an event card.
Yep.
Blue screen. Place a malfunction marker in the explored room with a computer and the lowest room number in a section with power.
No rooms currently have a computer.
Okay.
So not happening.
Winning.
And then it has 3 symbols.
Those would trigger movement for each creature that is
And then
spawned.
the 3.
That
The
will let
3
you know.
deals with the amount of health they have when you go to attack them.
No, that tells which direction they move.
Oh, 3 deals with which direction they move.
So there's no
You
explored
no
room.
longer have to roll. Interesting.
There's no explored room with a computer. Correct?
Nope.
Correct.
Alrighty.
It says remove from the event from the game and reshuffle events deck, including the discard pile. So blue screen's going away. We don't need to really. I mean, you could reshuffle if you wanted, but it's already randomized.
Yep.
Okay, continue.
Intruder bag development. Hey, it's your turn.
Drawing a pip from the bag. Let's see what we get.
Jesse has a habit of drawing really bad ones.
We have a baby.
I
Remove
love
this
it.
token from the intruder bag and add 1 adult to the bag.
Yep.
All right.
What's the back of that mean? Anything?
It means
Oh, that's
that
the
there's-
danger in light versus dark.
Yep.
Gotcha.
Do we put one out?
Nope. Baby does not come out. We're just making the bag a little bit worse because the baby's not in there anymore, and now there's an older one in there.
Okay.
Yep.
And pass the first player marker.
Yep. And now we draw up to 5 cards.
Draw up to 5 cards. I am going to... I did not discard my hand, so
Did you want to?
no. Because, well, I could have technically. You're supposed to make a decision because the amount of cards you have left in your hand determines protection.
Yeah.
So I will have not discarded because I didn't make an active decision to do so. But keep that in mind. If you choose to discard, you're not holding on to cards that can protect you.
I want to steal the elevator from you.
From who?
From you, I think.
Why?
Because it would be funny.
You know, we're all... Just what's my other option here? Just in case I need it, you know.
Card, rest. I'm going to pitch 2 cards. That's going to be 1. And I don't need a facility tour, so I can go here and choose a noise to be there.
Okay.
And then to use the elevator, that's just, I use 1.
Just one to use it.
Grab the elevator and go that direction.
Elevator is down here.
I mean, you can still call it.
I could, yeah.
So that's my 2 actions.
Okay.
Welcome.
I trust the lab rat.
Shira, what would you like to do?
I don't know what to do because people trust me. So moving here. No noise now because he's here?
Yep. You're welcome.
Does the elevator create noise when it goes up and down? Or is it only when you move out of the elevator location?
It's an excellent question. Have to go to the...
Rulebook share. While he checks that, you can take your turns.
Okay. I am going to move into here. Because there's no noise now. And then I'm going to move in here.
Do not perform a noise roll.
Cool. So the elevator is noiseless.
Ooh.
That is currently on fire, so you are going to take a light wound at the end of this.
Yep. 3. 1, 2, 3. And it is the
another one of the CSS control rooms.
No,
Is that the A?
no,
This
that's
is where
not.
this is where you can check. Yeah.
That's
so.
No, that's
Okay.
not A. This is A is over here. The sending system. B is over here, and this is
C's up here, so that's one of
This is the control system.
control system.
Peek at a chosen token. You may move it one slot in any direction on the time track, even if there's no CSS token slot there. You cannot move the token if that is on the same slot as the time token. You cannot move a CSS token into a slot with another CSS token.
So what do you do?
You may move it one slot in any direction on the time track. So I could check this one, and I could say, I'd like that to fire off one time earlier, or I need a little bit more time for it to fire.
Oh, so it doesn't have to be in the...
Nope, you get to manipulate it.
All right. And then now, can I have a red marker because I'm taking a light wound?
Yep, you're gonna mark that on your board there.
How do I get heal wounds?
There's hospitals, there's item cards, like the green item cards.
Okay.
Okay. On to
turn.
me. I think I'm going to take...
Oh, do I roll noise for moving into here?
Yes.
Yes.
I'm going to take a move backwards here. Gonna roll a die. 3. Oh no!
You found something.
Lucky you.
Lucky me.
Is this the first time something's coming out onto the board?
Yep, that means...
We're gonna have to choose our objectives.
No, it's just a little squirt.
So now,
It's a little squirt.
so with the little squirts, remove this token and add one adult one.
That's not how this token is. Just get set off to the side because there's a squirt now on the board.
Place the corresponding miniature in the room with your character.
Yep.
Oh, you found the squirt. All right.
Yep. It's a little squirt. Now, do these squirts in the
Oh, and
regular...
you're fine because you're in the light,
And
so
I have
you're
enough,
not getting
enough
ambushed.
cards. Does this little squirt hop onto me though? Like in the normal game?
That's if he attacked you.
Okay. Baby squirts jump and surprise you.
Um,
All right. I moved back there.
but now the first intruder came out onto the board, correct?
No, that is not. You're waiting for a big intruder.
Oh.
That is called a baby intruder, I think. Pretty sure it's a big guy, a big boy that you're concerned about. I'm going to then take, I suppose.
Says when the first intruder of any type.
Any type. All right, little squirt. Everyone make a commitment. Are you working together or not?
Okay. Discarded.
Okay. I'm going cooperative for the record.
Really? Mm-hmm. You're going on
The
camera.
fact that you had to say it out loud means...
Because you're not going to believe me.
Correct.
I'm working with you.
No, you're not.
If you got the Murder Jesse card, you're going to fail. I'm just so sorry.
Why? I guess they'll murder you just if you're working with me.
I want to work together with everyone,
Well, I am. I am.
but I don't like...
Okay.
I believe in teamwork.
Me too.
Okay.
It's all about teamwork.
I am going to pop the little squirt. Going to spend this It Should Work card as just a shoot action. Going to cycle one of my nail gun ammos to go ahead and do a weapon attack. Weapon attack in a lit area. It's going to have slight advantage.
I think it's just one die though.
It is just one die.
2.
Completely destroys it. Very
Should I
squishy.
get a carcass then?
Ooh.
Very squishy. That is my 2 actions.
Okay.
Miss you?
Dale.
Back to me. Oh, I can get to you, but the room's on fire.
Yeah, yeah. It's not really fun.
I just popped a little squid in the head with a nail gun. It was awesome.
Yeah.
I went,
You should know how big of a sacrifice I made for both of you to turn on the power. I got rid of both of my search card and I'm running around with no weapons right now.
yes, but you have light, and isn't light your best weapon?
No.
I've heard that said before.
So.
I'm going to pitch 2 cards to move up here. And have
there?
that happen. And then I'm going to pass because I don't know what extra cards are.
Passing. Okay.
Okay.
You're up.
I'm going to get out of the room with fire.
Makes sense.
Move over here.
That is going to close a door from the room that you're currently going through. Enter a door.
It's got one item though.
Sure, watch these. Watch. Pull. Pull. You broke my mini.
I know.
How dare you?
It goes open or closed?
Closed.
So then why'd you make me do that?
Just exciting.
Yeah, but I saw you do the unboxing because, you know, I edit all the videos. So this goes here.
Yeah.
Yep.
Do I roll for
No,
noise?
it goes from where you just came from. So you're moving
I'm walking in here.
Yep.
So it goes here, like
Yep.
I just said. And then it has one item.
And you do roll for noise.
And I do roll for noise.
4.
Which is right on it.
Yep. It doesn't get rid of the door. It just puts a
Noise.
sound token in the area.
Alright. That's one action. And then, okay, how do you go through doors?
You gotta break them.
Oh,
You might have something that opens them.
okay. I don't know if I feel strongly though about doing that right now.
And that's the decon room that you just found. Can I have
Yeah,
the
can we figure out what the decon...
sheet?
Perform a decontamination procedure.
The one next to me. The decon room is scan all contamination cards in your hand. Remove all infected cards. If you have a larva on your character board, remove it. If you have a slime marker on your character board, discard it. You basically are going to get sprayed with a bunch of stuff, and it's going to make sure you're not dirty anymore.
It doesn't help you heal wounds, though.
Does not help you heal wounds. It is all about decontamination.
I don't
Are
wanna-
you contamination?
No.
Are your wounds contaminations?
Yes.
Well, then it's definitely going to clean those.
Yeah.
Not heal them, though.
Okay, and then I am going to pass.
Passing?
Okay,
All right.
I'm
It's only me
relatively
that
safe right-
remains.
Monsters can't go through closed doors, right?
Monsters
They will bounce
Can
into them, and I think they
destroy
damage
them. Yeah, they'll destroy them. I'm going to take a search action then in the location I'm in. Reduce the item counter by 1. 3 is dropping to 2. I'm going to draw 2 item cards of red. Have these cards been shuffled? My assumption would be absolutely not. I'm going to check. No, they have not. Let's go ahead and do
Quick shuffle?
some shuffles of these.
Good. And I can read to see if there's even a chance I can do something later.
Dale's sitting here like, all right, I took the mission that means I have to send a signal and murder 3 people. How is that possible?
Without killing myself. Did you read all the objectives before we started?
Did. I checked yours beforehand. It specifically said, whoever you don't like the most, make sure they die, then take the vehicle, rush out to the bunker, but don't actually go to the bunker, just have a contamination suit, jump out into the middle of the desert, and live the rest of your life on Mars.
Is the nest going to be a location?
The nest is going to be a location.
And I think it's a level 1.
Is it? I'm trying to find it so I can do my quest.
Oh, she's got a nest-based quest.
I do.
Kill player 3 or kill player 1 and
This
kill the
quest!
nest. Destroy the nest.
The quest item, not
Oh,
my
that.
objective.
Not your
Why would I
objective.
tell you my objective?
I don't know. You sometimes are silly. I found a prototype energy weapon and a medical stapler. Dress 1 serious wound, heal
This-
all light wounds.
Stapler would be fun with your nail gun.
It would be. But I also have, I could get a prototype rifle. Each time I roll a double shot, I could discard 1 additional ammo to deal 1 additional injury. Do I want to go super aggressive, or do I want to, like, protect myself along this?
You want to protect us.
Yeah, I hear. You know, I think I'm going to go with the medical stapler for now. Cycle that down to the bottom of the deck. Then I'm going to take a second search action here at the same location. So I'm cycling this down to 1 item left, drawing 2 more, and I get to make a decision. Oh, by the way, I'm not supposed to technically tell you what I'm choosing. So this time, I'm not going to publicly show or say what is around.
And then the crafted items, you don't need to shuffle those decks because
All right.
we'll be choosing.
Interesting. So, taking this item goes to the bottom. Now, if I did take something that was being carried in my hand, like a weapon, of course, it would be public, so people would be able to see that, because it is right there on my board.
I thought you chose a weapon.
I did not.
No,
took-
not the first time?
I took medicine.
Oh.
Yeah. Okay.
And I already passed.
You've
And I
already passed. I have 1 card left. So, I could not take the special action there. I could go ahead and do another move, though, if I wanted. Do I want to do that?
Possibly.
Yeah, I'm going to go ahead and take a
Did you
move.
roll for noise?
We're going to move
when you
around
moved into-
the back here. Did I roll for news? I did. Remember, I spawned
you
a little.
spawned your squirt.
I spawned a little touchworm. Going into 4 there. That is going to be my actions. Okay, pass and ready to go.
Yep.
So we're done.
Yep.
Okay.
Launching CSS pods? No, we're not. Move the time track. Nothing happens. Noise removal.
Any ones that are not adjacent?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Oh,
That one's adjacent to you.
This one isn't. There we go.
All those are there. Intruders, no. Fire, no. Event card.
Ready? Coolant leak. If there is a malfunctioning marker in the cooling system, do we have a cooling
We
system?
don't have a cooling system at the moment. Nope.
Okay. Start the auto destruction sequence. If not, place a malfunction there. Remove this event from the game.
Okay, we're fine.
And then, hey, it's an adult. That's not good, right?
Adult is going to make us all roll a noise check, I believe. Do you have the card?
Intruder bag. Return this token to the bag. Perform a noise roll in player order. So I'll go first. In case I spawn a monster, I might say for her, hey, 1, I'm surrounded.
1 is absolutely going to spawn a monster, but it's going to clear this and this.
It doesn't help me.
It doesn't actually help you, no. Just a
I'm
C.
1 away. I need a 1 or a 2.
Ooh, the blank. Good for you.
Why am I rolling 2? 2.
2 will work. And 1.
Wait a second.
1 will work. What?
Well, from my results,
Yep.
with this, place a noise marker in each corridor connected to the room in which the encounter took place.
Okay, so...
So you put noise back here?
Yes, but you rolled that, didn't you?
Me?
No, she's not near you.
I'm in here.
I know.
So,
oh, you rolled that.
I rolled
1's
2.
not connected to you, yeah.
Oh, okay.
You see? I'm not connected to you. This
Fair
is
enough.
connected to this room, and then there's another room, and then you. We're a couple steps away
Excellent.
from each other. Yeah.
Okay, all of us have ended up fine.
But it does mean that I need to be careful where I'm walking.
Everyone draw back up.
If I didn't discard my last 2 cards, I keep them, or
Yep.
what if I wanted to discard them?
You would have made a decision when you passed to
So then I'll
discard
just keep
cards.
them.
Yeah, sometimes you keep cards to make sure you don't get
So
ambushed.
the reason why you want to keep cards is they protect you from being surprise attacked.
Okay.
So there's a balance, and things like wounds actually don't let you discard them. Like contamination cards, you have to hold in your hand, right, until you do a full
Scan.
turn just to get rid of them.
Right. You can discard them at the end of your turn, but not during.
Yeah.
Okay. My turn. First action, I'm going to search in the room I'm in. Turning this down to 0.
See the rules? Let me make sure I'm getting the discard correct.
And then I am searching in the red deck. I draw 2 items.
You do not have to tell us what you're finding, but you're certainly welcome to, especially since I was kind enough to show you all what I was doing.
I see that. A symbol with a gear and a little battery. What does that mean?
Symbol with a gear and a little battery. The card should explain it to you, but it's going to...
Oh, okay. Oh, is this a computer?
Yep.
Okay. Cool.
Card will typically say the conditions within which that operates. You might also see these symbols.
I see that.
Okay.
All right. I've gotten this item, and then discarding this one, and then that was my first action, and then my second action. Why do I have too many cards? Oh, that's my pull. That's my that deck. I have to shuffle that. And then I am going to play this sensitive hearing and discard a noise marker from a chosen corridor connected to the room you're in. I'm gonna take this one because that increases my chances. No, I want the 2 OX. That one.
Because you're moving down.
I'm trying to move and discover stuff.
Cool.
So those are my 2 actions. Your turn.
My turn. What would I like to do? Currently in the place where I could craft if I had the actions necessary to do so. So, I think I'm going to go ahead and do a move. We're going to do this emergency key. Shifting down this hallway. The question is, do I want to do a careful move? It's only one that's going to trigger anything. We're going to take a risk with it. X, nothing at all. If I was slimed, that would have triggered all sound. Second
bad.
move. I'm going to do the demolition move to move down into this space here. This location is going to be the emergency room to treat your wounds. And it is going to have 3 items, and it's going to be currently broken. So 3 items. Currently it's busted, and I'm currently in it. Monsieur Dale?
My turn already.
turn.
I'm going to discard 2 cards.
Noise roll for that move. Popping noise into 2.
I'm going to discard 2. Can you take me into that malfunctioning room? And I would like to put some noise in corridor 4.
Okay.
And then I'm going to take a quest action
Nice. Your battle suit.
to activate this.
What does that do?
Oh, it's a heavy item. Your character ignores rolls for slime and fire damage. Ooh, nice. So I can keep on trucking. Can escape the facility without using the rover. I can just walk around Mars. And in darkness, use an advantage die when shooting and ignore all darkness effects for you.
Nice. That's awesome.
Question about items. If it says like this, like 1 use.
It'll
That means
get
you discard it
discarded.
after you use it.
Okay. You discard it and then it's gone from the game? You can either do the top or the bottom, and those are both 1 use? That's sad.
Probably because it's powerful, which is probably why it's 1 use.
I know. It's removing noise. Okay.
Monsieur? Is that
I
your
did
2
my
actions?
2 things. Yes, I moved and
Alright.
I did the quest. I put on my suit.
Sure, your turn.
Yeah. Alright. I am going to discard a card and move into the next room.
The room on fire?
No, down here. Going to discover it. Slime!
Oh, congratulations.
Yay! That's what I wanted.
She's gonna get
It's got
a goo
4
token.
items. Moving down here, rolling for
Oh, that triggers every room around you.
noise in every room.
Yep.
Alright. How much goos can I get?
Only 1. You're
Okay.
currently slimed.
Alright, and then what happens to it?
Makes the X count as the claw.
Count as a claw. Alright. Can you tell me what the cave entrance is? It's under.
No.
Cave entrance. Spend 2. You may move to a chosen explored room with a technical corridor entrance. Draw and resolve the attack card, treated as an attack from an adult intruder in darkness. Okay, so you're able to move through the cave system.
So, say that again?
You can move from that technical corridor, for instance, all the way up here to this technical corridor. But you have to resolve an attack when you move.
Just from the cave entrance to the guard room? Or
To any technical corridor to a room that's been explored.
I don't know what a technical corridor is.
These.
Okay. Gotcha. So with the little red
Yep.
light.
But you'll get attacked,
this
essentially.
This is built in a cave system, so you're able to
Gotcha.
leave the base, go into the cave system, and pop up in another location.
Okay. And then where was the one that allows you to get rid of your slime? That was the decon room, right where I came from. It would be bad to move back along that way though. Staying there, there's no slime in the room?
No,
Okay. It's just me getting
you got a little.
You picked it all up.
You get a little gooey when you walk through it.
Okay. I'm going to hang out there
Okay.
and pass, and I'm gonna discard cards.
Swinging down to me. I'm currently in a green room there. I think I'm going to take a search action in the green room. You've shuffled these, right? Okay. All right. Popping an item up there. Please put this in the bottom of the deck. And then I'm in the emergency room right now. Don't really need, not really have an emergency, so I'm gonna do a move action. And I'm actually gonna do let's spend both. I'm gonna do a careful move action just to make sure that we are taking the most out of this. I have found the transmitter control room. It is going to be slimed and it is going to have 3 items in it. Can you read what the transmitter control room does?
For 2 cards, you can send a signal. Place a status marker on the signal space on your character board. Note, sending a signal is a requirement for some objectives, as well as a requirement for one of the contingencies. Or you can check an objective. Choose a character with a status marker on the signal space on their character board. They have to show you their objective in secret. Ooh.
Huh. So if they've already sent a signal, then you can now ask them to see it?
Mm-hmm.
Cool.
Hmm.
I haven't sent a signal.
Can I see that room, please? Okay.
Okay. It's my turn. I've taken 2 actions.
I've liked what you've done there. I'm going to search in my spot so you can knock that down, and that's a white room, so I can choose anything.
What would you like?
Oh, I didn't realize you could only search on what the room was. What color room was
Yellow?
this one?
That's anything.
This was anything?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay. Then I did do it correctly. I searched.
Give me red. I'm going to shoot some things.
2 red cards. Let's see if you find yourself a gun. Although if you get a gun, you're going to have to drop your other gun to do it, or your battle suit.
Well, fortunately for me,
Didn't get a gun?
Okay.
All right.
this isn't an action to use.
Shira, your turn.
I already passed. I'm done.
Okay. Passing.
I'll pass.
Okay. Let's go ahead and cycle through, Dale.
Well, launching any CSS pods? No. Moving the time track. Resolve all power thresholds.
Not going to happen, although power's about to turn back off. So, Dale, if you want to double back and turn power back on after this happens, that'd be great.
Look at all the yellow around there, though.
It's all about to clear.
Not all of it.
Most of it.
Noise removal. So remove noise.
Noise. Noise. Oh, I did a careful movement so that I could place noise there, by the way. And that's it.
Yep.
Okay. I like this base with the lights on. I gotta be honest.
Noise removal.
right.
Intruder attack. No intruders. Fire damage. No one's in fire. Result in an event card. Let's see what happens. Power surge. Flip the time token to its inactive side.
It's about to do that anyway, but
Yeah.
great. Okay.
And that doesn't say to get rid of it from the game.
All right. I'll let you choose your own fate.
Why me?
Because you've got the raccoon.
You get all the noise too.
I do have all the noise. It's very bad.
If you pull something that makes you roll for it,
I'm doomed.
you're gonna be in trouble.
Yep, that's
Adult.
the one.
Everyone's
So that goes
rolling.
back in the bag, and starting with first player starts making noise rolls.
No matter what I roll, there's noise in all my quarters. I get a friend.
Yep.
So
So she's getting a friend. I am not getting a friend.
So that clears all the noise around you, at
does
least.
it? Okay.
I mean, with the caveat that you're probably getting an adult. Let's see. That is going to be
Friendly adult.
a friendly adult.
And
Does it go
you're
back
in
in
the
the bag?
light, so how many? No, that stays out. So look on the back. So
You
you're
don't-
in the day. So do you have 2 cards
No.
in hand?
Okay.
That means he's going to make a ambush attack on you,
Yep.
and
Does it stay out or go back in?
it stays out unless he goes back in the vent system. So we'll give this a shuffle, and then flip over, and it did not attack you.
Ooh, yeah, good. It's not going to be your type.
Cool.
All right.
I didn't make some noise.
Nothing triggered me.
One.
You
Hey,
are going to get triggered.
I got a friend on me.
Noise is going to
You
clear.
have a friend.
Hey, I found an adult,
An adult as well.
but I'm in the light with 1 card.
Grab one
Bummer.
of these twisty ones here.
See if I can get lucky. Hey, I did.
Cool. Not a problem then. You'll just have some friends to deal with.
Can you leave spaces with them?
You can, but they'll take a free attack action on you.
Okay.
All right. First player mark moves down to me, Shira.
How much health do
First player mark moves down to me.
How much health do big guys have?
It depends on the card you pull.
So basically, after you do damage to something, we're going to flip a card, and
Could be 5, could be 3, could be any number of stuff. Except for pipsqueaks. Pipsqueaks and eggs just have 1. As long as you pop them, they go.
they go pop.
I should have picked up freaking body. Should have carried
Run
that.
back
with
there
me.
and get that.
Body, yaddy, 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 yaddy.
You're so far away from it.
I
How
am,
did
I'm
you get
super-
it?
Super far away. I killed it.
I know. I'm saying, how did you get that far away?
Just kept moving, man. Just kept moving.
He was running.
I'm gonna do a search action here, pulling 2 red from this location, tipping it down by 1. Interesting. That's kind of cool. That's interesting, but not really what I want. I'm going to take a scattergun. It's going to have 1 ammo. What this basically allows me to do is at any time I feel overly threatened, I can make an escape action without having to roll an attack. It's like a flare gun.
How do you tell it has 1 ammo?
Because it says ammo 1 out of 1.
Okay.
So I fire it and it goes pss, and I'm like, bye.
Bye.
I'm out of here.
Is that adult going to continue attacking?
Oh, if you stay there with it, yeah. Yeah, it's not just going to hang out for a tea party.
If I want it to just hang.
Definitely not just going to hang.
I have no weapons, Dale. I have no weapons.
You had a scalpel, but you left it in the head of the last thing you
Shiv.
stabbed.
Yeah, I did. I left my shiv away.
Was
that both of your actions?
So if I send a signal, do I get knowledge for that at all? Sending a signal? What's the? It was on the sheet there that you had. Remember?
Oh, I was looking in the rules.
No, it was in. There was a section here that was talking specifically about knowledge, and it told me that I get knowledge for analyzing a weakness. I get 3. Use a specific computer action. Character gains 1 knowledge. Discovering a nest. Character gains 1 knowledge. Using an archive room action, character gains 2 knowledge, or using some specific keywords or items. So if I use that computer action, I would in fact gain...
Well, this is what your actions are in that room.
Computer action?
Yep.
This is computer action E. What do you mean?
Oh, you're in a room with a computer, so that's an option for you.
Oh, I could use that computer action. Okay, interesting.
What is it?
So I could choose 1 room, discard a fire marker from that room if there is one. All intruders in that room retreat. Swap 2 chosen power tokens. Interesting. Or peek at a chosen CSS token. Interesting. But I could also...
Send a signal.
Could also send a signal. If I send a signal, I suppose that's not a computer action, so I wouldn't gain any knowledge. Computer action would be one of those that would gain me knowledge.
Oh, yeah, it would be one of those, but not that one.
Mm-hmm. Oh, there's no option for me to gain knowledge at the moment?
All right, I think it's one of those others.
It's one of the other cards there. Gotcha. That would make sense. All right, I think I'm going to keep moving. So I'm going to go ahead and play...
Are you going to run down and help us with your power washer?
Yeah, I am. I'm going to move down. I want to activate my power washer down here. That's why I've been moving. So I'm going to move into this spot.
Or you got to go through the chamber first.
Oh, you're right. You're right. Sorry about that. Well, I'll be moving there next turn, so... I did a quiet move, though. I discarded 2 cards to move there. I'm going to put the sound behind me there on the 4 and 3. I honestly, since I didn't see that space, I'm going to only discard 1 card. I'm going to roll for this one because I can do a careful movement next time. So put it on the 1, Shira, and I'll do a careful movement next time, which will give me a little bit more control. Actually, no, it doesn't make a difference. That's fine. Either way. I was going to say, if I did a careful movement now and did the 4 and the 3, when I move next time, I would be completely safe.
Yeah.
So it doesn't make a difference.
All right, Dale.
Kind of still makes a difference. I'm going to do what I originally did.
What are you doing?
No, you're right. I'm keeping all my backtracking and my original plan. Your turn.
He's going...
The clumsy janitor
Yeah.
is...
All right, Dale.
It was the flavor text that you made her read. I'm going to shoot my pow pow. Pew pew.
Okay.
I can discard 2 ammo. Yeah, that'll be fun.
Okay.
So I get to roll 2 dice.
And hit
Each
him
time you
dice.
perform a shoot action with this weapon, discard 1 or 2 ammo. For each discarded ammo, roll the combat die. Check injuries after each successful hit. Alright, so yes.
You're in the daylight.
I'm in the daylight because I'm in
I thought
the...
you rolled 2 dice.
Well, I'll roll 1 first and then I might kill it with that.
Oh.
So that does A damage to
Does
it,
a single damage.
which is not going to be enough. But my second attack on it
Oh,
does
3
2
damage.
So it's got 3 on it, and it only needs 5.
Only.
Pew pew.
So...
And then my next
Your first
action,
damage doesn't accrue on it. It doesn't stack.
No, it does. It's
got
3 damage
on it
total.
now.
Oh, it has 3 damage.
Yeah.
I thought that was ticking down.
No.
How much health it had left.
No, it is always a variable amount of health.
Oh, so like
not
the next
just
card you
5.
draw, if it is 4 and you did 1 damage, you'll
Yep.
be dead.
Exactly.
So this time I'm just going to spend 1 ammo. Do nothing.
You could still draw though. It has 3, don't you, or do you not? You have to
think
deal.
you
You
have
have to
to
deal a wound.
hit.
Yeah. You have to deal a wound to do
You
it.
have the...
That's fine.
Okay.
Okay. All right.
My turn?
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna search my room. That's allowed?
No.
No?
See that X on the top corner?
But I don't want to fight him.
You're currently in combat with
We're
him.
just
though.
peacefully...
You know how combat works when both people agree to be in a fight,
We're peacefully
but it also works when one
coexisting.
person is agreeing to be in a
I
fight.
have
I don't
no
wanna fight. I don't care.
weapons.
Yeah.
What am I supposed to do?
You can run away or punch it with your fist.
I mean,
but
watch. We're currently fighting, and you did not agree to it.
Stop.
See?
I don't think he's on our team.
That's how that works.
No, he's not.
I am literally coming to help you all. You left me, closed the door behind me, and I'm now coming to rescue you.
You should get here quicker.
All right. I mean,
It's almost like someone could have picked me up with the elevator.
there's nothing I can
You could
do.
have called it. I left the power on.
How dare you?
So, question. We were talking about using... Can I not use the rooms actions also? Room action?
No.
Why? It doesn't say... I can't use the room action if I'm in combat? Can't use the cave entrance? Like,
Oh no, you could... yeah.
If I'm leaving anyways and he's going to attack me, I might as well use the cave entrance.
Yeah, I believe you can.
Because it's all
But
one...
then you're going to be attacked twice.
Is it 2 attacks?
You're gonna get attacked by him, and you're gonna get attacked through the cave entrance too. Yes.
So, I was hoping to minimize it. I think I'm dead either way.
You're not dead.
I have no weapons.
That's, you should,
What am I supposed to do?
move out of the way. You can always run and just get hit by one,
And then I
Or it
have
might
to...
miss you.
or it might miss you.
All right, I'm running. How much do I? How much?
This is not a game about fighting, Shira.
How much do I pay?
One card.
Just 1 card to move
Mhm.
is a regular move.
Mm-hmm.
All right. I'm gonna run to that unknown room. I will. Okay, discarding a card. Moving in here. What do I roll to figure out?
You don't roll. We're gonna draw an attack card for you.
You got hit. Oh, it's perched in the dark. Don't you have something fun for that?
Yeah. If an adult intruder attacks you with the perched in the dark, ignore that card's darkness effect. So no darkness effect. Character suffers 1 serious wound. So hand me a serious wound.
I need another door, please.
Closes behind you.
Yeah.
Good for you. Congratulations. There you are.
It's
and
like
Shira,
you've survived before and done this before.
the only
That's what this means? Door closed?
Yep. The only negative thing that's going to happen is you're currently bleeding. Each time you pass in the player phase, your character suffers 1 light wound.
Okay.
You want to get to a place where you can dress that wound and flip that card over.
You do want to address that wound. That is accurate.
Because I didn't keep the obligation. Never mind.
Oh, because I have another wound? I thought you said I didn't get a wound.
You got a serious wound.
I thought you said it didn't attack me. I'm confused.
Now, does a serious wound remove the light wound, or is the light wound still
It
there?
stays there.
Okay. No, it attacked you.
But
It didn't do its darkness attack on you. It did its
Yeah, the
normal attack.
darkness would have been if the character has 3 serious wounds, they die. So it wasn't going to resolve anyway. But
right. Okay. So it didn't really save me from much.
Right.
But it could.
And then did I have to roll
There was a chance.
for noise?
as you slam the door shut, you hear him scratching at the door.
1 over there. So is that all 1 action? I still
all-
have another
yep.
action.
It's all 1 action.
All right, and then.
And so you've escaped. Life is good.
What room is she in? Of the archive?
She's down there. She's in the archive.
Yeah. What does the archive do?
The archive allows you to flip this token and gain 2 experience.
Okay. I'm gonna search in there because there's 3 things. What color room is it?
It's a gray room, so you can search for anything.
Okay, I'm searching weapon. This is the weapons deck,
Mm-hmm.
or where would I find bandage?
The
Probably
health,
green.
you see the big medical symbol there. You are a nurse, after all. You should be able to identify that.
I know. Do I want a weapon? You say there's no point in fighting in this game.
You're running more than you're fighting. It doesn't hurt to have a weapon, but honestly, if I were you, I'd be trying to address that bleeding, because that bleeding is going to turn into more serious wounds quickly.
Okay. Oh. Nice. I only get to keep one?
Only get to keep one.
Okay. And then, is it an action to use these?
If it has a item out on it, it is.
Okay.
Okay, moving to me.
Yeah.
Turn her room down since it was searched.
Thank you.
Okay. I am going to... I'm going to go ahead and do a careful movement down to here, flipping this, 3 items, nothing is triggering. Oh,
Hey, you found
this is
something.
the nest.
That triggers something.
Nest is there. I inch my little marker forward there. And in the nest, I could do things like picking up eggs. Find it? What are you checking?
I thought the nest triggered something.
No.
Was that just dreaming?
No.
Okay.
If it did, it would be
Yeah.
right down here.
The character who explored this room gains 1 knowledge.
I did.
You can take 1 egg. You can take an egg from the intruder board. After that, perform a noise roll. The egg token is placed on the laboratory board represent the eggs in the nest. When you take or destroy eggs from the nest, take them from the laboratory board. When there are no more eggs in the nest, they've all been carried away or destroyed. The nest is considered destroyed. Place 1 injury marker in the nest to represent this. If there is a fire in a room containing uncarried eggs, destroy 1 uncarried egg during the fire damage. So is that how you destroy them? You
I
take
think
them
you
and
can jump up and down on them too.
Yeah, I believe so.
more on fire. Remember?
That might be in the actual rule book. I don't.
Okay.
I believe you can... The negs will... You have to take them. I think you could take them out of the nest, then drop them,
Drop them around
and
back here.
shoot at them.
But you can't shoot at them in the nest.
No, I think you've got to. I think you've got to get them out of the nest to attack them. I'm not sure. You could check that, but if it doesn't say so right here, you can
Can you
check.
hand me the rules.
Check the nest
the other
right there.
book.
Well, it's your turn now. So
Okay.
No, I cannot.
In that case, I'm going to discard a card. Eeny, meeny, this one. To attempt to shoot this guy again. I don't know why he's being so stubborn. Oh my goodness. Final action. Final ammo. That die is retired. Alright, so that did 8 damage to it, so it's up to 4 damage.
What did you get?
He ran away.
Nice.
So flip one of your event cards, and that's going to say what direction he ran. So there's a number in
2.
the upper. So he ran, yep, to the room you were taking him to.
Okay. Does he keep his damage?
Yes.
So does it tick up to 4 now?
Yeah, it should be, well, yes, I did the damage of 4.
Okay.
That was my
What?
2
He
actions.
doesn't take his. He heals when he moves off the board. Oh, he's running away. He's just running backwards.
That's what I'm
Gotcha.
asking. He just just did another damage.
the damage
Take it up to
does.
4. Okay. My turn?
Yep.
Alright. Using my med kit.
He can be under attacking or something.
Yeah, I was looking.
I'm using my med kit to dress 1 serious wound.
So you just turn it over. So you still have a serious wound, it just doesn't do anything.
Gotcha. So that's a one-time use. I dressed it, but it doesn't do anything now. And then I am going to use the archive action with 2 cards, taking this up 2, and flipping this over to say that I did it.
Nice.
Now I get to find out this.
No, because someone has to actually research and put.
You have to put a body or a you have to put a creature in there, like an egg, a body, etc., etc.
Gotcha.
To do
Okay.
that action. I'm not easily or quickly seeing an egg status card. If you want to take a glance at this,
Yeah, I'll be passing anyway.
I'm passing as well though, so we might be updating right now. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. There's a fire marker. You can destroy 1 uncarried egg. So like to
I read that.
destroy the nest, you just need to like take them out. But I'm pretty sure you can pop the eggs as well. I feel decent about that. But maybe it's just you can't. I'm not seeing something specific, and I think it would say it in the description there. So it looks like maybe you just need to spend a lot of actions, either setting the room on fire, which you could do, which is going to slowly destroy them, or taking all the eggs out of the nest, which would destroy the nest anyway. If the eggs aren't there, nothing happens.
You're just carrying a bunch of eggs.
Well, no, you can just literally take them out and drop them on the board.
Okay.
But you've pulled them out of the... If they're in the laboratory, if they're in here, they're in the nest. If they're just on the board, they're not in the nest.
How do you analyze them?
You have to carry them, and you have to bring them over to another location, a research lab.
Okay.
Okay, let's update.
So nothing's launching. This moves, which means the highest one. Power's out up top.
Okay.
Noise removal.
Noise removal.
So that's going to be those
two
up there. Intruder attacks. None of us are in a room for that. The aliens are not on fire. Event card.
C. Leaving the shell. Each character with a larva on their character board gets a contamination card and scans it. If it's infected, they die. And place a creeper in the room. Otherwise, place this contamination card in your discard pile. Each other character draws 4 cards from their deck and scans all contamination cards. So, none.
And then we discard those 4 cards?
Yeah, if they have at least one, put a larva on their board, discard or draw on cards.
Cool.
But we don't have any contamination cards. Do we still do it?
Yeah, we can still do it.
Still draw.
Yeah. So we shouldn't have
4.
drawn up just yet. So basically we're all drawing 4
These get
cards and
discarded.
losing 4 cards.
Okay.
And then, whose turn was this? You get to determine our fate.
Yep, and this cycle's down here. So, watch me pull.
Does that count for the ones we draw up?
Yeah.
Yeah, if we haven't drawn up to our full hand size
Okay.
yet.
We're all making a noise roll.
Really, Jesse?
Ooh, cool. That's just going to trigger noise all around me.
You already
Right.
have noise.
Yep, so it does nothing. So
Yep.
that was a good thing for you. And for me, what's number 4 do?
Number 4 for you, just places a sound on the board.
Can I have the die? 2?
Places a sound on the board.
That happens to have been where I was
I
going.
like us all being down here together. It's really nice.
Yeah.
Have we done intruder movement? Did you see they move down corridors
Ooh, that's right. When the event
on the event card?
came up.
Oh, wait.
Who moved?
None of the ones on the board actually move. I checked that.
Okay.
It was all, it wasn't adults. Okay.
All right. Well, I'm going to search. So that's going to end my options there in that room, and I'll take 2 of the ammo items. And hope I get something that lets me get some ammo back. All right, we'll put that on the bottom.
Okay.
And I'm going to pitch a card so that I can refill my weapon. And that will get discarded. So that's my 2 actions.
Okay. I am going to search as well. I am going to search green deck again. I did shuffle this.
Did you?
Yeah.
How well?
I shuffled it really well.
Okay.
But I apparently didn't do it as well as I thought.
Are you shuffling it like that?
No, I riffle shuffled it, and then
Did
I
a
did
riffle
that,
shuffle?
and then I did
Okay.
that again. Yeah.
All right.
That was one action. And then I'm using the med kit I just got to heal one dressed serious wound. So this now goes where?
Oh, you dressed it first and then you healed it?
Yeah, I used one already.
Nice.
This is the
Wow.
second one. And
Solid.
goes away.
That's gone.
Excellent work. I want to stay near you in case I get hurt.
And then I discarded a card to use it. That was my second action.
Okay. Moving down to me. I've been dreaming. Da 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 da.
Sure it's not a nightmare?
Da 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 da. I really don't like the sound.
Music?
I really don't like the sound.
Oh, and take this down one.
I'd rather not have the sound, rather not have the sound, rather not. Kind of want to go somewhere,
Where are you going?
working on moving there. But there's so much sound everywhere around, and I really don't like the sound.
Why? You could do a careful move. Isn't it where you're moving to?
Careful, move down. We're gonna put one, then we're doing it again, 'cause it's lots of fun. Careful, move up, then we're gonna place one, and we're not triggering sound. Actually, that doesn't need to be done because
I'm there.
you're there. Cool.
That's all you got?
I'm just moved twice. That's all I really wanted to do. It's my life mission to move as much as possible.
All right, Dale.
Yeah. Do I want to go kill that thing?
You're gonna chase it? It just left. You're gonna chase it down?
I'm upset that it ran away from me.
I hear.
It's got 4 damage on it.
That's right. Move me in there.
Wow.
That's silly.
Roll for sound.
I don't, because someone in there.
Is that how that works? You don't roll for sound if there's a big guy there?
Pretty sure.
Cool. Sold. I believe you.
Oh, they can't hear me screaming if they're yelling at me already. Then I'm going to pitch a card to... If this is a miss, I'm going to cry. I have to pitch a card to do a damage. So it's up to 5 damage.
Murdered.
I killed something.
About as easy as possible there, too. You would have killed it just from it being alive.
Yeah.
Are you still shuffling this?
I was. Now there's a corpse.
Hey, I'm done.
All right. I'm up there. I am... I'm gonna do a careful move.
Okay. You moving away from me?
Yes.
Putting you down in that one zone there, I assume?
Oh, yeah.
It's the only one there.
Yeah. I'm moving there. And then I'm hanging out in the isolation room. And I am discarding a card. Do I want to discard it? I think I'm going to keep it. Alright, I'm going to keep my 1 card. Just in case. Because in the isolation room you get to drop to 6 cards. So I'm going to start my turn there. And I'm passing. I moved and passed. Jesse.
I made it to the room to turn the lights on. Can't find the switch.
It's right there.
I don't see it.
Yeah, but if you do it next turn, we'll be in a good spot, because that'll give us 2 big windows. Like, that's a big deal if you can get those lights turned on. I'm going to do a search action where I am, and I'm going to...
You could only do it when 2 of them are turned over, though. He has to wait for 1 more to turn over.
Is that the rule? I believe that is the rule. Okay.
It said there had to be at least 2.
No, you said you had to flip at least the lowest 2.
Is that it?
Which means you could turn it back on, because there's just this top one there.
Special rooms.
Specifically said you had to flip at least the lowest 2.
It's the backup power supply.
I'm going to go hunting in this area here, the item deck.
Yeah, it says skip this step if you...
And what do I want to take? Interesting. That's cool.
To restore power, when a character restores power to the facility, reset the power. Do not perform this step if 3 or more power tokens are on the active side.
Right, so I won't flip anymore, but I can flip this thing over.
That's what I'm saying.
So we won't turn power back on, but...
The 2 lowest numbered must be flipped to the blue side. All other power tokens are flipped to the red. So,
What do you mean all of the power tokens are flipped to the red?
that's what it says. Did you do it wrong the first time?
I think so.
Where? We read this out loud, right? Reset the power. Do not perform this step if 3 or more power tokens are on the active side. The 2 lowest numbered power tokens must be flipped to the blue side. All other power tokens are flipped to the red side. No one read that. Who was reading this originally?
One of you guys.
Well, that last second sentence makes it so these should all be in darkness. Which is fine. I don't
And then
think...
we've had 1 flip over naturally, so this would also be in darkness now.
Okay. Which is fine, because everything that's happened so far in the game has been in red.
Yeah, has been.
Rearrange the power tokens. And then Additionally, if the time token is inactive, flip over the time token to its active side, showing that the power has been restored. So when you're there, you can resolve the following. You can
now he can reset it.
You can turn power token back on. Then you can rearrange them. Then you can flip over the time token.
There's always going to be 2 in the red.
Yeah. Okay. Okay. So was it my turn? I just did a search action there. I have one card. Yep, I have 1 card left.
So there's nothing left to search in here now. Okay.
And I'm going to go ahead and use maintenance plan to check any 2 unexplored room tiles, but do not look at the exploration tokens. I'm just going to take a peek at what this is. Okay, I'm going to take a peek at what this is. Okay. That moves down to Dale.
I've already passed.
Sure.
I passed.
Pass. All right, update the board.
Okay.
That does nothing. So this moves down. Noise removal. Where do we have?
The only thing that we shouldn't have done, that we have been doing, is noise removal. Because noise only is removed in lit spots. So there's definitely noise there. I definitely kind of walked down this path at some point. Noise has definitely been in some of those zones.
Yeah, because I would have been in 3.
I spilled noise the whole way down there.
Yeah.
Any other spots where I think there had?
I think there was noise up here.
Yeah,
Elevator shaft.
because you went down the shaft originally.
Did anyone go along this route?
I think you triggered both noise there was definitely there. I think it was something like that.
Good enough.
Nice.
More noise.
Yay.
We'll
Okay.
get that fixed next
We're
turn.
still in here. This will come off.
Yep.
Because then everything else and that one.
Yep. One way up there.
That one will come off. Everything else is connected to people.
No intruder attacking. No fire. Event card.
Okay.
So the monster moves first. Maybe.
Consuming flames. Go ahead and read
no
it.
monster symbol. Set the item counter to 0. In each room with a fire marker. So
All our supplies burnt up.
Mm-hmm.
place a fire marker in each room neighboring a room with a fire marker.
Oh my goodness.
Lots of fire. Fire does not spread through closed doors or technical corridors. Here and here.
Okay.
Thanks.
Fantastic.
Okay.
If the whole place gets on fire, is the facility blown up?
Destroyed.
It's definitely not good. It's definitely not good.
All right, and then now we start.
Well, now.
That was an event card, intruder bag development.
Yep. And that little thing is remove this token from the intruder bag and add a breeder token.
Breeder's going to be the halfway swivel thing. The like 3 spike.
The like poisonous symbol.
Almost in the queen, but not quite a
Yep.
queen. All right.
All right, and then in the isolation room, I start with 6 cards. So 1, 2, 3. All right.
Sure, you have the lead.
I do, don't I?
Mm-hmm.
I'm checking. What? I needed other cards. Alright. In the isolation room. What happens in the isolation room when the time token? Is there anything else to do in there? No. Alright. I am going to move up into the nest. So.
Careful movement or brazen adventurer movement?
Careful movement.
Okay, 1 and 2 or 3?
Well, 3 already
Three's
has
already-
one.
so 1 and 2.
1 and 2. So that's 2 cards. 1 card, 2 card. All right, and then are there any items in that room? No, it's
No.
the nest.
It's the nest.
And then in the nest, you grab a egg, correct?
The nest, you could grab an egg if you wanted, yes.
But you have to roll for noise, I believe.
You do have to roll for noise when you grab an egg.
You'll be fine. You're just
You'll
slime.
definitely be okay.
I'm dead. There's not dead, but
It's
there's
not
1,
dead.
2, 3, and 4.
Yeah,
all have
they don't
noise.
they don't love you taking their eggs, honestly.
No. Okay. I am
Big
going.
fans.
I'm going to use this card for my next action. Discard a slime marker.
Okay, cool.
I'm de-slimed now.
Take that, you nasty egg.
All right. Jesse, your turn.
Yeah. Go ahead and read what I do there at the location I'm at.
What are you at? You're at the archive.
Mm-hmm.
In the archive, you can flip your token and gain 2 knowledge, I believe.
Yep.
Archive. You may perform this action only if your knowledge token is inactive. Gain 2 knowledge and flip your knowledge token. Then peek. Oh, I didn't get to do this. Then peek at any, because I did it as well. Then peek at any contingency token, even outside your section.
Ooh. Can I see that? I can't look at
You
that.
can't
don't
peek
think
at
you
the
can
active
tell.
one. It says.
I can see one of yours.
Remember, you can never peek at the active contingency.
Okay, so I'm gonna peek at this, and I take this one now, right?
I don't think you take it. You only take it if you activate in this
do
room.
that?
Yeah.
Okay.
Then you put them together and shuffle. I don't know.
Okay, interesting.
I'm gonna take one as well because I did the archive. So let me look at one. What does it help to shuffle them? Then you don't know if you've been through them all.
I know.
That's what he told me to do. I don't know.
It might not be right.
All right.
Just trying to make this game harder.
Yeah. All right. You can shuffle them if you need to.
Interesting bit of information I found. Done?
Yeah.
Oh, I took that.
That was your action.
My turn.
It's your turn.
Oh man. Disappointing part is I'd love to move, but someone has surrounded me with noise.
No, go
It
to
would be awesome if you would go over there and remove all that noise so I can run that direction.
the monster. The monster's beckoning you.
Yeah, about that.
Oh.
Gotta take another action. Let's push forward. Moving up into this isolation chamber. Rolling for noise, although unless it's an X, it's not going to matter. Oh! I trigger noise everywhere, but I don't trigger any creature. Right? Isn't that like X's and claws trigger all noise, but don't trigger anything if all noise is already there, right?
Right. Mm.
Okay. And I take a light wound because I'm currently on fire.
You're so lucky.
Okay, Dale, your turn.
Another character, when you... Noises echoes throughout the facility. Oh, there it is, danger. Oh, if there's an intruder in your neighboring room, I can't tell.
He is neighboring me.
He is neighboring.
And it is not in combat with a character, move it to this room.
All right.
I rolled an X, not a danger though. Oh, but
Oh.
silence counts as danger, right? If
Are
I'm
you slimed? Yes.
Yeah. So move him in.
Would you have done that knowing he had the opportunity to come in?
Yeah, I guess.
Okay.
Does it get rid of the noise around me?
Let's see. Move it to this room. If there's more than one intruder, move them all. Keep in mind that the intruder trying to move through a corridor or doors doesn't. If there are no intruders, doesn't say in that spot.
Cool. Well, that's fine. All right, your turn, Dale.
I am going to...
I'm gonna turn off the lights.
Thanks for reminding me. I forgot all about that.
You're in the power supply. You're our only hope for that.
I'm sorry about that.
Was this pod supposed to launch? Or it's when we leave this
When
one?
you leave that spot.
Okay.
Yep. So that's going to turn blue, and I'm going to move that up there and that down there.
Okay.
And then for my second action, I'll come save you, buddy. I'll run into the fire.
Take a light wound.
By the way, this fire could get out of hand if we don't start putting it out, just so people know.
Let this place, this facility needs to burn.
Okay. All right.
And I have a battle suit. I don't care about fire.
No, you're actually perfectly fine.
Okay, that's my action.
My turn?
Mm-hmm.
Don't know what I'm going to do. Something's gonna spawn where I'm at.
Well, stay there so I can move up there with you, so we don't at least spawn something new.
Okay, I'm activating this in the nest. I still have to perform a noise roll. Activate this item in the nest, perform a noise roll after. Do I spend the 1 card to activate it?
Yep.
Okay. It doesn't say a hand, but then at least I can remove a noise marker from each corridor in the section you're in. That'd be really helpful now. Performing a noise roll. 1. Spawn something. I think.
Why'd you perform? Oh, come on, Shira.
Do the noise go away now?
Yeah.
See, I helped.
Yay!
Does the 1 and the 3 go away or no? In here?
Oh, yeah.
You did not help.
I helped so much.
Blank. Cool.
See?
But doesn't that add noise to?
What happens with the blank?
Place a noise marker in each corridor
Turn
connected
this.
to the room. All right, all those things are back.
Thank yeah. Does it return the blank token to the intruder bag?
Yep.
It's back in here. Yeah, but at least I have my whale now. That was 1 action in the nest.
Stay there, please.
Discarding a card to have done that, and then do I make them angry? Do I try it again and take an egg?
No.
Why?
Did you not take an egg already?
No, I haven't.
What did you just do?
I activated this.
Why would that make them angry?
It says
Oh.
activate this item, perform a noise roll afterwards. So I did that, and now I think I'm gonna take an egg. Okay, discarding 2 cards to use the nest. I take an egg, and then I perform a noise roll afterwards.
Good.
What happens?
Nothing happens to you.
Because you're not slimed anymore. Yeah.
No, I got rid of my slime.
Oh,
Well, slime
wait,
wouldn't
yeah.
matter.
Oh, that's right.
He's in combat with me. Nothing happens to him. Great. My turn.
See, it's a perfect opportunity to take an egg.
Yep. I'm going to take a move. I'm discarding a token from my scatter gun that is going to allow me to escape without triggering an attack. I'm moving directly into there. And then I'm playing a demolition. And this is going to... oh, it's not what I thought it was. Interesting. Well...
You should have shot first then.
Yeah, actually I might have. I'm going to play... That's interesting. It's interesting. I'm going to play this to use cables, which is going to discard these cables, but I can open/close 1 door. And guess what I'm going to do?
No.
You're gonna close the door?
Oh, I'm for sure closing the door between us and him. I don't want that guy to move into our spot.
And me.
You can open that door. You've got plenty of cards that open doors, I promise you. Okay, your turn.
Someone's not being so much of a team player.
Team player, he's 3 spaces away from that creature. That creature's gonna burn to death there. That's what we want, Shira.
Does it take damage?
Yeah.
Cool.
And there's nothing for me to search in that spot. So I'm going to pitch 2 cards to move next, and then throw the noise down that way.
Where are you moving?
Yeah.
Here?
That way, yeah.
You
And put the noise into 1.
You're gonna be
What?
taking another. Have you been taking your light wounds for being in fire?
No.
Light
because
wound?
I have a
Oh,
battle
you're right.
suit.
You have the battle suit. That's awesome.
But why are you walking towards the creature, might I ask?
He has stuff he wants to do.
I'm not walking towards the creature. The creature just happens to be in between where I want to go, along with a door now.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
Alright.
I'm getting nowhere near my goal, but I'm going to help keep you 2 alive.
Team player.
Okay.
Pass. I have no cards.
I don't know what cards are either.
Passing.
All right. This thing launches.
Okay.
Hey, it wasn't a launch. That, oh yes, that should have been blue. So that moves over there.
Okay.
Noise removal. Now this whole spot can get cleaned up.
Does this come off?
No.
No.
No?
Nope, and these don't come off, because that's actually, I removed one from a corridor up there, didn't I?
Comes off. That comes
No, well,
off.
it is connected to a lit room, though.
Where are you?
Yeah,
Where'd
okay.
you remove it?
No, never mind. It's connected to a lit room.
Okay.
Intruder attacks, not happening. That guy takes 1 damage.
Is this considered in the 2 zone?
What?
That noise.
Yes.
So that one comes off.
No. These are dark. Is this a 2 zone or is this an elevator shaft?
Yeah, just this. So everything highlighted in blue is up here.
Gotcha.
Everything in yellow.
Yellow and everything in red? Okay.
Yep. So do you have the damage marker? He took 1 damage.
I do.
I knew what I was looking for earlier in the rules.
Okay.
If we check to see if that killed him or not.
We do.
Okay, it didn't, but...
Did not kill him.
Okay.
Event card. I hope he moves towards y'all and breaks that door.
He's moving up 3. He moves into the zone with you.
Come here, big boy.
Place a malfunction marker in each room with an adult intruder, a breeder, or a queen. So now there's a malfunction marker in this room as well. And then what's the symbol? Place a
If it's dark, but it's not.
It's not dark.
Okay.
Okay.
The event.
Intruder bag.
Development. Was I first player?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Pass this to you now. And an adult. What
We're
do
all
we?
making noise rolls, starting with you.
Do.
4.
That is going to trigger creature. Go ahead and draw it from the bag.
Do I put this adult back in first or no?
Yep.
Nope.
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, the one she just pulled.
Equal opportunity to draw adults. Adult.
So you're
And
spawning.
what's on the back to see if he ambushes you all, right?
If I had a card, it wouldn't. Do you have a card?
Doesn't matter to me. He's not ambushing me. He's just ambushing you.
Why? We're in the same room.
Yeah, but you're the one that he came after.
I don't have a card, so he doesn't.
I'm also
ambush.
going to make my own noise roll.
All right, so in that case, he's not attacking you.
Cool.
Thank you.
My noise roll
Do I put this back in?
No. That
is
one
down
don't.
4 as well, but it's not going to trigger anything because I'm
You're welcome.
lovely. Your noise roll
4.
down 4.
I'm surrounded by noise and fire and malfunctions
And a creature.
and an adult.
It's been a good day.
Achievement unlocked.
Okay. All right.
Now we draw 5 cards.
Yeah. So, I am going to go ahead and do a careful movement up.
Hey, you can't go careful with a monster in with you, I don't think. I think it can only be the...
I can do a careful movement. I still am going to resolve the
Why? If there's
attack against me. Oh, you're right.
You're in combat. You're welcome.
Okay, so go ahead and draw a thing.
An adult, you got cuts. The character suffers 1 light wound and gains a contamination.
Don't want a contamination card.
Oh, let's see.
Fantastic.
And is that where the noise goes? Is that what you were rolling?
Yep. Always goes on
And
3.
You're in the dark now,
No. Oh, I am.
so you suffer an
No, but I
additional-
wasn't in the dark when I was moving out.
Okay.
I was in the light when I'm moving out. Now I'm in the dark, so if I was being attacked here, I would take something. I'm gonna go ahead and do another movement.
Why are you leaving me alone?
He's
with him?
leaving you.
Yeah. She's like, I come help you. I come be.
This is just like the story you read.
2 up. Right here. That's my actions. Okay, your turn.
What did I do with my cards? Yes, I put them back down. I'm going to screen. Is there a computer in my room?
Room you're currently in? Mm-hmm. It's malfunctioned and there's not a computer.
I'm gonna shoot that thing. Potentially twice. So that put 2 wounds on it, and he's now at 3, so he's dead.
Nice. Corpse goes there.
Yep. What can I do in that room? It's a white room.
There's no items in here.
Oh.
In case
But I can activate it.
it's malfunctioned.
At the moment, yeah, there's nothing good there.
So I'm looking at this here, and Dale, I'm just going to let you know, you do not have to worry about knowledge. My information here. No, I'm telling you.
Randomly, you're spurting that information?
No, I'm sitting here trying to figure out how this works. One of them deals with the signal, one of them deals with knowledge, one of them deals with the isolation room, the bunker.
Yeah.
One of them deals with the CSS pods.
Yeah.
The information I have is that I have one of the 4 knowledge or more tokens.
Why are you saying this at this point?
Because I'm trying to figure out how to survive. So I'm just sitting here trying to figure out how to
So the
survive.
guy running away from you
Oh
with the
my gosh.
monster
Yeah,
is
the guy
cooperatively saying if I can survive.
Yeah.
Adele, you'll be fine.
I was thinking we could all. The only way we find out about all of these is people all share their information. Do you want to share your information?
You have to
'cause I
do
don't
actions to
trust
do that.
you. Are we playing?
We're going to do terrible tomorrow in a game where we definitely, yeah.
All right.
Oh yes, I pitched 2 cards.
That just came out of nowhere.
Move me into the isolation
I'm
room.
trying to help.
In here?
Yeah,
Okay.
and put a noise token in 1.
Okay. I need a noise token, please.
Okay.
Okay.
So I shot and I moved. I'm done. Hey, if you could knock that door open for me, I'd come in and not help you, because I don't know what ammo is anymore.
Using rooms, you can't use a room if you're in combat, right?
Right.
Out of combat, good up, trade craft item. Okay. All right, I'm running away. Move me away. Down that darkness place.
Okay, he's gonna swipe at you.
Perched in the dark, so you just take a serious wound and ignore the dark effect.
What?
Your hand hurts.
Your hand is currently
The
broken.
cost of all your item actions is increased by 1. That's fine. Don't mind that one. All right, and then I roll for darkness, noise. That puts noise there, right?
Mm-hmm.
Does it call him?
And he comes to you. Yep.
Back, beast!
That's not what I wanted.
He likes you.
I know. Then. Okay. Discard a card to do that. Now I am running away again. Jesse, coming.
You don't have to roll for sound when you move this time.
Blood
What's he done?
chase. The character suffers a light wound and gets a slime marker.
Okay.
If the character was attacked because of an escape action and has an undressed serious wound,
Yep.
the intruder follows them.
Come on.
Leave me with this monster. I will bring him to you.
I knew I should have closed the door.
You did. You closed it on me.
All right, those are my 2 actions.
Take that, janitor.
Oh, this is a disaster. You have stuff to shoot.
I don't think he's playing cooperatively.
I don't do enough damage for that to matter. You scoundrels.
Oh.
I wish the queen would come out. That'd be fun.
I should have closed the door. Should have closed the door, but I was trying to work together.
You were running away
I
from
am
her. She needed
working.
your help. It's obvious.
I have nothing. I'm a lab rat. I'm blindfolded. I can't take any of these monsters. I bring them to the people who can shoot.
Yeah, well, I sweep up after shit every day. It's not my fault that you've had a bad bill in life. I'm on Mars cleaning bathrooms. I don't know what you want from me.
And guess what I did in my battle suit earlier?
I know, because I clean up after you
You clean up battle
every
suits
time. I really do everything around here, honestly.
too? What are you gonna do now?
That's funny. I turned the lights back on.
He did.
I'm gonna be very upset. Is what I'm going to do. That's what I'm gonna do.
See, I think he was trying to go send a signal for some reason, and now that there's a monster.
Because one of these kills everyone who has not sent a signal.
And that's the one he's still worried about, apparently, because he didn't see that one.
Oh, you didn't send a signal? I thought you were in there. Oh, you didn't want to do it because someone could have checked your objective.
No, I'm fine with people checking my objective. Perfectly fine with that.
That is not a good poker face at all.
I really am fine with people checking my objective. My objective is complete. I'm not worried about anything else. Now I'm trying to survive.
Complete?
Yeah, I'm good.
Mine's not even close. But if I would have kept my other one, I'd be getting close on that one.
Yeah.
Who? Murdering someone?
It's not. I don't have to murder people.
No,
That's what the other things are doing.
They just have to not survive.
Can't believe you talked me into playing the nice game, and here you are trying to get us killed.
You have an insane arsenal of weapons. Use some of them.
Use your nail gun and...
Yeah. I'm going to use my medical stapler to dress all my light wounds. It takes one action.
It's dress one serious
Can you
wound
do that when
or
you're in the middle
heal.
of a fight?
Yeah, I checked.
Yeah.
That's annoying. You bring a monster in there for help, just hold on a second.
He's like, I gotta dress my wounds.
I got a paper
first.
cut. I'm stapling
In the
these
meantime,
papers
I have
together.
two. I'm not making it out very far.
None of us are making it out alive.
How am I going to survive?
Did you discard a card for that?
Yeah. Trying to figure out... I don't have anything to get rid of this creature. That's the annoying part.
Other than
That's
a gun.
the annoying part.
You were not supposed to lead it back to me.
Yes, you were.
I wonder how much time has passed since he started talking about wanting to close the door.
I'm going to do a move over here.
Okay.
I'm going to use this card to move over there. And this card to move
Are
over
you
there.
getting attacked or not attacked?
Well, yeah, it's...
Blood chase. The character suffers a light wound and gets a slime marker. Hey, you're already slimed.
I don't have a
The character
dress
was attacked
series.
because of an escape action.
Yeah.
And has any undressed serious wounds.
I don't. That's why I healed first, though. Roll for sound. 3. Your turn.
I'm done because someone shut a door behind me.
Your turn.
I follow you again.
Stop!
Yes. You don't make noise.
Follow you. Oh, that is true.
Except it could kill you if he hits. But he's
I
going to attack you anyway.
I know, he's attacking me anyways. Okay. Yeah, I'm going to move.
Leave me alone.
No, I'm actually going to move down here.
Hey,
What's X?
blood rage. You did
Nothing.
not get attacked.
Okay.
Or hit, anyway.
2 items. Moving
And
in
roll for sound.
here.
On the power generator.
1.
1.
Okay.
Oh, nice.
What does the power generator do?
It's gonna be something with it. That's how you get beyond. I guarantee that's how you get beyond just 2 rooms being up and running.
Power generator. Stop auto destruction sequence. If there is an auto destruction token with the yellow side on the time track, discard it. Or flip the power token of the section you are in. This can be used to get more power even if the power was not restored. It's only flip the one you're in, so you have to...
Yeah, but if it had been arranged, that's how you could get up to 3 potential power on the board.
Yeah.
Above the 2.
Okay. I moved in there. I was discarding this to move in there, and then I'm going to search in there. What color room is it?
It's a yellow room.
Okay. I discarded this to move, and this. It's a yellow room.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. All right, those are my 2 actions.
So annoying.
You're so grumbly.
I'm going to go ahead and search in the room I'm in. Checking green. Drawing 2. I should have kept the closed door thing. Okay. All right. I'm going to keep that. This gets cycled down.
Can you tick my thing down to 1? The actions.
Yep. And that's it, right?
Yep.
Do you have actions left or no?
Nope. I'm discarding cards. That's all I'm
Progress the game.
I'm keeping my card.
doing. All right. Hey, we can open the room that I'm in.
Okay.
Because we're at the 8.
Move down to yellow. So you can now lock yourself in a
Isolation chamber.
on-fire isolation chamber.
That's okay. It's nice and toasty in here.
I hear.
This sound comes off. This sound comes off. This sound comes off. And this one comes off. And that's
That's it.
attached to all of us.
Intruder attack, nothing happens. Fire damage, nothing happens. Resolve an event card.
Alright. Please say moves towards you. Okay.
It's moving to 2.
2? No! No!
Yes, thank
But it
you.
says 4 also. Can I choose?
Oh, it goes to 2. Oh, it goes to 2 first, and then if it isn't with a person, it goes to 4.
No! No!
Give me the rules
Kickstopper.
to double
He's
check that.
following you.
Flip the power token in the elevator to its inactive side. Place a malfunction marker in all elevator rooms. Remove this event from the game and reshuffle the events pile. That goes there.
By the way, we were only three malfunction markers from losing that way.
What do you mean? If you run out of them?
If you run out of fire, you run out of malfunction. I think that's a game end trigger.
Oh, wonderful.
I'm sorry, I missed that.
If you run out of malfunction tokens,
We got 3 more. We're fine.
That's a game end trigger, right?
What was in the other game?
okay, that was an event card. Intruder bag development. That's yours, Jesse.
We have an adult. Everyone's making a sound roll, starting with me. Please don't do anything. Thank you so much.
Let's see. What's my safe number? 2.
2 is the same number.
Sure.
You'll be fine.
No, I won't. 1.
Unless you roll a
Can
1,
you make a
2,
sound?
or 3, or
Does
4.
it make a sound roll like if you're in it, or does it attack you?
Just says perform
Sound
a
roll. So you could summon
noise
another
roll.
one,
Yeah.
and the new one could attack you.
Yep.
Did she get attacked for that one that was in there with her
It
though?
moved in after.
Oh, it moved
moved
in
in
after.
afterwards,
Gotcha,
yeah.
gotcha.
But now she's finding one.
Okay.
Okay, can I have the bag? Not really, but
Queen, queen, queen.
why do you?
Is that your mission?
Maybe.
That's going to be
Breeder.
a breeder.
Not a queen.
It is going to surprise attacker.
Which is the breeder?
It doesn't go back in.
It's that one.
Why'd you put it back in?
Sorry.
Which
It's the
one's
large grumbly looking one.
this?
Yep. Breeder, breeder, breeder.
Okay.
Because if she kills it, then it's out of the bag.
All right, and then what happens? It attacks me. What do I roll? Or draw?
That's right. Yep.
It's going to activate with a cut.
Did it have the things around it?
That's
card
the
you
queen.
pulled? Yeah, that's
No.
the queen. Okay. Character suffers a light wound and gets a contamination card.
Okay, what happens if this goes here?
If it goes down to serious wound, you're going to take another serious wound.
Thank you. Where does this go? Deck or
That
discard?
goes into your deck. Well, discard pile. Yeah.
Discard pile. Serious wound. Guts. Each time you pass in the player phase, your character gets 1 contamination card.
Oh my god.
It's not good.
And she looked at my back with all the scrapes.
Okay.
Oh my goodness.
Your first player.
I can't even see her in there.
No.
None of y'all are helpful.
They definitely remember you.
She smells yummy. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Come on, something that blows up a door. Yay! Destroy a door in a corridor connected to the room you're in.
The door has been destroyed.
1, 2. I'm gonna pitch one card and go in there and roll.
Oh, wow. The one thing you didn't need.
Yep. I found an adult. I have 3 cards though. So, oops, now I threw that in there.
No surprise attack?
Nope. It was a 3.
Okay. Shira?
I am doing this. Getting rid of my slime.
Okay, weird metabolism. Delicious.
And then I'm going to try to move.
Okay, where are you going?
Up there.
Okay. You're going to have 2 different attacks. Is it 1 draw or is it 2 draws against her?
I don't know. I've never seen someone try that before. Let's see. Escape. I need to create an index.
Do you really want to taste it?
Movement action. This isn't movement, it's
an
escaping. Character escape. Or before you move your miniature, resolve an intruder attack.
Draw an intruder card for each intruder in the room you're escaping from and resolve them.
So start with the breeder.
Are you okay with the breeder going first?
It doesn't matter to me. I have to get out.
You got lucky.
Now the adult.
The adult
is going to trigger.
Perched in the dark. Suffer a serious wound, and that's the end of you.
It's not the end of her.
Oh, she's got 3 serious.
I've got 2 serious wounds already.
2. Okay, I thought you had 3.
Yeah, no. She dressed 1.
How many am I allowed to have?
If you take any more, so right now you're getting contamination cards for every time you pass. You're getting the cost of your escape movement is going to be 2, and all of your item actions are 1 more expensive. If you take 1 more light wound, serious wound, anything, you're dead.
Game over, man.
So, if I were you, I would heal.
I can't. They keep following me, and I have to roll noise because
I hear what you're saying.
left, right?
Yeah.
4. Can you please put a noise token in the 4?
You'll be fine. You should start the auto destruct button.
Okay.
You're in the room to do it.
I'm going to do a...
You want to search? She's dying over here.
No, I'm doing a move. I'm moving back this way.
What are you doing?
That is a 3, which triggers sound there. Then I'm going to take a double action to send a signal.
Told you he was trying to send a signal.
It's one of the things you have to do to not die.
Not to worry about it.
So don't worry about anything. That's what I was clarifying. Anything at all about what I'm doing.
Okay, but now that he has done a signal, we're allowed to go there and look at stuff.
I'm going to do what she's been doing and run away from people.
Choose a
I'm going to
character
run
with
into
a
the
status
dark room.
marker.
Okay.
And they have to show you their objective. Yeah, if you go over to that control room.
So I get a light wound and a contamination card.
I'm telling you, my objective is complete. I'm just trying to survive now.
3. Hey, I'm going to make another one. But we take the noise token off the top.
Y'all stop surrounding everywhere I am with all these creatures.
We can't let him live.
I know.
Fortunately.
Baby little Squidward.
Yep.
Do you have to stay alive, Jesse, to win?
Yes. Yes, I do. That's how game works.
All right, my turn.
I've got another action, I think, right? Yeah, I just moved.
You moved.
And got a little baby in front of me.
Does the baby attach to you?
No, because it didn't attack me. So I've got to run again, or it's going to attach to me later. Yep, I'm running into you.
Leave me alone.
You don't have to draw noise, though.
Yeah, it's never going to be a Squidward.
Yep. And it's not attacking me, and we've made it through this deck. So that's my 2 actions.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, man. What you been doing?
I don't like.
My turn?
Yeah.
All right, I'm using this item. The cost of item actions is increased by 1. It costs 2. Choose 1 room with an intruder when you are or
Nice.
neighboring. See, I had to get out, otherwise I would take damage. I'm choosing them. I'm blowing them up with my one-time grenade.
Okay.
They each One intruder in the chosen room suffers 2 injury.
Okay.
So give it to the adult.
Adult's taking 2.
The breeder.
Breeder's taking 2.
Take 2.
And so I check for that now. Does a breeder?
No, not yet. Continue.
And then all other intruders in the chosen room suffer 1 injury or serious wound. So that other one suffers 1.
All right, so now you check.
The breeder gets 2 cards though.
Oh, does it?
Does it?
I thought so.
Sounds right.
And that...
It ran away.
Where's it running?
Flipped the card.
No, I don't want to. I don't want to. 1. No!
And then the other one is feeling all right.
Okay.
Did you throw something at me?
Okay, is that the end of your turn?
No, because if I pass, then I die. I can't pass.
And if she runs, she dies? Maybe. There's a chance it's not.
There's a chance this is the end of the game for you.
Yeah. All right. Oh, give me a running attempt. I run away.
Oh, man.
You going
Oh, no,
to
I
the-
can't. The cost of my escape movement is 2, and I only have 1 card.
So
I
you're
have to
staying there.
pass. And if I pass, I get a contamination card. Can I please have a contamination card?
You may.
That's probably the least of your worries, but...
She'll be fine.
Okay.
That's what I get for helping both y'all in the beginning of the game.
Yo, I've been running trying to catch you, but you run so fast.
You're a bad person. I'm going to pass, and I'm going to discard this contamination card down.
I'm going to pass.
Okay.
I've already
And-
passed.
I have you to protect me. No, I'm keeping this card.
All right.
All right.
Launch CSS pods.
Phew. So we're not getting out of the A spot. This goes across the red. We don't care about noise removal. Intruder attack. Dun,
Shira.
dun. It's the
Oh,
queen attack.
only the queen. You're alive for another round, Shira.
No fire damage. Resolve the event card.
Yeah, I don't think I will be though. All right.
So where's our adults moving?
The breeder moves to 4.
Well, the breeder's not going because he's happy with you.
The adult does not go anywhere.
Goes off the board.
Why?
The adult, right? Oh, you're right.
Like why?
Pipsqueak.
breeder-
Pipsqueak goes 4?
Creeper, not pipsqueak.
Gotcha.
It's a creeper, right?
Yeah.
It's not a larvae. Okay. Leaving the shell. Each character with a larva on their character board
No one.
gets a contamination card and scans it. If it's infected, they die. Otherwise, place this contamination card. Each other player draws 4 cards from their deck and scans all drawn contamination. If they have at least 1 infected, put a larva on their board.
Nope.
1. Oh boy, I gotta shuffle. Lucky me.
Should have 2 of these. 3, 4. So 1, 2, 3, 4. These get drawn back up into my
1,
hand.
2, 3. I have. Oh, lucky me. I have both contamination cards I get to scan.
Are you gonna
Said what?
die if it's infected?
Each one scans all the contamination. If they have at least 1 infected, put a larva on their
Gotcha.
board. I would just walk around with a larva with me.
Infected?
No.
Nope.
You're so hopeful.
Nope.
No. Well, that was helpful. At least I know they're both safe.
Congratulations.
I only have 2 of them right now.
Okay. Oh. Do we do back development?
Yeah.
Blank.
Okay. What does Blink do?
Turn this token to the intruder bag and add an adult in there also.
Cool.
And there you go.
Okay, sure.
Yeah.
Top of the round. Here we go.
1,
Wishing you the absolute
2.
best.
3.
You need health. Sure, I'm gonna tell you. I've looked at these rooms.
Yeah.
One of these is an emergency room. If you can move there, you can take an action to heal yourself.
Okay. Thank you. Appreciate it.
You're welcome. You will need 2 cards though to do a heal action. So, and you might die on the way.
I have to discard. I have to use 2 cards to escape. So keep that. Keep that just in case.
Do you have anything that gives you an escape without triggering a...
No. Why would I have one of those? Move me into the first one right here.
All right.
2 cards. Surgery. Perform a surgical procedure. And there's a door. Can you please put up a door?
Oh, nice. That's actually great for you.
And there's 1 item.
But let's see what happens.
What happens?
Oh, that's not good for you.
Okay, it follows me, I assume?
No.
I
Please
die?
give me a character corpse.
So long, my lab rat.
So you're dead there.
Did you get to the room to explore?
It's curious. I'm not actually sure if we did that entirely right. Like, I think you draw, and I know her body stays there, so she might not have actually explored surgery.
Okay. I mean, it's already revealed.
There you go.
Whoever had character.
And before we move your men, sure do that attack.
Shira
Yeah.
is not the game for you, it
No.
seems. Okay. It's down to us then.
Does something weird happen since she passed?
Yeah, something happens when a character dies.
When the first character dies?
The main gate is automatically opened. So, automatically open main gate.
Okay. All right. Well, I think we should leave. Sounds great to me. I'm going to do a movement up.
I'm going to stop you from... I wish I could. I'm not really card.
Why would you do that?
I miss you.
I'm
already.
helping. Sound goes there. I'm going to then do a careful movement because I don't trust you. Careful movement up here. We're going to add a sound to technical corridor.
Look at him just escaping and leaving you all behind, Dale.
He's an evil person.
I found out some information. I have very little information, though. It's very, very, very sad.
I'm going to discard 2 cards to send a signal. And for my second action, that room can be searched. I'm going to search the room.
What color?
Red.
Come on, ammo, so I can go shoot the... I know, right?
Dramatic silence.
I'm dead. I'm supposed to be silent. I'm not supposed to make any noise.
Da, 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 da,
I
da.
got a prototype rifle, so I'm dropping the SMG. And that can go back. I've got 1 bullet.
Okay.
Not 2 actions.
All right. My turn.
I hope you all perish. I hope you all perish. Come join me in the afterlife.
Excuse
I'm
you.
lonely over here.
Excuse you. How dare you?
Take your action.
There's so much sound up here where I'm going to.
You'll be fine.
Going to take a...
You can't careful move anywhere.
I know.
Rolling.
Going to do a move then. Ooh, no creatures move in. Just make everything very noisy.
Sadly, there's no one adjacent to you. Are you doing anything else?
I've got 1 card left.
You trying to move and get towards that vehicle?
Yeah. Move. 4.
Dale, you're right. He does have the luckiest rolls.
Well, no, I'm triggering something.
Why? There's nothing up there.
There was something in the corridor.
Oh. Hopefully.
Big buddy, big buddy, big
That's
buddy.
not a big buddy. I need the queen.
Spawning in there. It does trigger against me. Go ahead and draw a card for me.
Nope.
Awesome. Okay. Pass. Dale, pass.
No.
Shira? Dead?
It passed.
Pass.
I'm going to use a computer.
Okay. What you gonna do?
Oops.
What can the computer do?
So this one, I can choose a room, discard a fire marker from that room if there is one. All in the intruders in that room retreat. I can swap 2 chosen power tokens, or I can peek at a chosen CSS token.
What are you thinking?
Probably gonna peek at chosen CSS.
Yeah, I'm gonna look at.
How do I move out of the... How do I move to the desert? Just an action to hop in that vehicle?
I think so. Ooh, there it is, destroying eggs.
No. Whenever your character is in a room with any uncarried eggs, you can try to destroy those eggs. Resolve this action just as a shoot action or melee action. Each injury destroys 1 egg. Cool. Yeah, you have to be in a room with them, though. I don't think the nest... I'm not sure if the nest counts as with them until you take them out.
No.
I think they are.
Does it?
because,
So you
yeah.
just pop them all? Okay.
I don't think it's that easy.
I think it is that easy. They're pretty squishy. But I'm not sure. How do I leave? You're gonna hand me the rulebook real quick? I'm gonna have Shira find out how I
What's the rover called?
escape with the rover. It's an escape action. It's a well, not an escape action. It'd be at the end of the book. What are you thinking, Dale?
I'm gonna use the computer again. Another player in the same section you are in. That doesn't happen. I'm going to choose this room, discard a fire marker if there wasn't one in there, and then if you can flip an event card to see where this guy retreats.
He's going down. Well, does he actually move?
Yeah,
Oh, yeah,
because
'cause
he's
you're-
retreating,
okay.
and
Going down 4.
then I'm done.
I don't know where. What's it called?
Let me see. This is the rover. So, objectives.
The main
Destroy the
bunker.
nest. The main gate. The bunker is one of the safe spaces. The characters may try to escape from the facility. In order to escape from the bunker, characters must fulfill the following conditions. Character must be in exit room. The exit room is room 002 on the basic side of the board. That's where I am. The main gate must be
you're
open.
in 001.
Which one's 002?
That one's 002, which doesn't make sense. Is that a misprint?
It's showing this room right here.
Yeah, we're going to go with where you're at.
It's showing 002.
001, you mean?
Yeah. The rover is in the facility or the character has an Evo suit. There is no intruder in the room with the character.
There's no intruder.
In such cases, the character may use and escape the facility. Okay, so I need to get rid of the intruder.
And then you need to escape the facility.
Yep.
I'll read the escape the facility while you get rid of your intruder.
Okay, alright. Passing though?
Yep.
Resolve. So the intruder is going to attack me.
Well, that goes over noise removal. Is there any?
That
goes
one.
away.
It's the only one.
Intruder attack. It's an adult.
Yeah.
Take a serious wound.
Okay, and
you're in dark, so if you have 3 serious wounds, you die.
Yep, I'm bleeding.
Ooh, that's not good.
Well, it happens.
Vent card.
Vent card.
Oh, with the computer action, you could have moved the rover away from the facility.
I think one of the cards is going to do that, so I did this one.
It says it can also be using a computer action.
There's different computer actions that cycle
gotcha.
through. Open all doors except destroyed doors. Place a noise marker on each corridor without a noise marker connected to a room with a character. So you're not in darkness, but I'm in darkness, so all of my rooms get surrounded. Okay. No, it doesn't destroy. It says
I thought you said open them all.
that is not opening. That is destroying.
Oh.
There you go. Choose your fate.
What's opening them?
Opening is just taking him off the board. Destroying means it can't be closed again. That's what's important about that.
1, 2, off the board.
Yep. Big guys. So I'm rolling noise. Noise is 100% going to summon something. Okay.
Because you're slimed.
It doesn't summon though. It triggers noise and everything, but it doesn't summon.
Okay.
Yeah.
Then for me,
4 is just gonna be noise behind you. Okay. All right.
hey, can I be first player?
Yeah.
Take the kitty cat.
Well, was it Shira's? It was Shira's.
When I died, it was my turn.
So
Okay.
so I'm chopping around now.
So what you're saying is I can't be first player.
Cannot be first player. I might need to try something else because this dude does not want to leave. This dude does not want to leave. I could try to fight him a little bit. I've got a nail gun with 2 ammo. If you're standing up, we cannot see you, by the way.
Oh, I'm sorry. I was trying to read.
Yeah, I understand. I've got a nail gun with 2 ammo. And it could, the best scenario would be I make him run away. Because then, how do I get on the rover?
Then it's a 2-card action. You spend it to get on the rover, and then you've successfully escaped. You drive yourself over.
Alright, let's try.
But you can't do it while he's in the room with you.
I'm going to try this. I'm going to try to run.
Where are you running?
Down here.
Character suffers a light wound and gets a slime marker.
Light wound. Already have a slime marker.
If that character was escape action, has an under a serious wound,
He's gonna
the
follow
turn
me.
follows him. Hey, that's what you wanted.
Follows me. I think I roll for... Okay, that place now has 1. Gah!
You wanted that.
Now you retreat back and you get out next turn.
Everything has sound.
Be quiet. Be very, very quiet.
Get rid of sound. You don't have one of those?
Which direction do I go?
North, south, east, west. Anywhere.
Which direction do I go? Oh, this is so bothersome.
Can I be resurrected?
I'll come see if I can do CPR on you or if it's too late.
Thanks.
No. All right. I am going to use this action. Do I go to cargo pod C or do I go to the gatehouse? That's the gamble I'm taking.
If he follows you to cargo pod C, he's 1 more step away from there. But then you also have to have 2 more.
I'm going here.
Okay. Roll.
What's he doing? I gain a serious wound. It's going to be this one, and then I'm going to bleed, which is going to give me another serious
Okay,
wound.
now you die though. If the character has 3 serious wounds?
No, I only have 2.
Oh, 2? All right.
But I'm going here, which is going to trigger something. Please give me the bag. Right here. Let's see what I trigger.
He didn't follow him?
Nope, but he found
Nothing! Oh, man. Pop, pop, pop. So this is the gamble. Information that I don't know. If this is pod C, I've got it. If it's not, I'm dead. Okay, your turn, Dale.
What do you mean if that's pod C?
This pops down. Please give me another serious wound.
Why did you take one?
Because I just took another light wound because I'm bleeding.
Where? It's only each time you pass.
Okay.
So why'd you do it? This
Yeah,
goes back up.
Yep.
And you
Well, it's not for my weapon, but I understand. Okay. Dale, how are you going to escape?
I've got other things to do. You know, if I'd have kept my other thing, I'd be fine.
Yeah, would you?
Yes.
Was it kill player 1?
No, it was have you not around.
Yeah, that's me.
I
No,
know.
player 2.
You're player 2.
Have player 2 dead.
But no, I chose something that was impossible. Because the queen's not going to show up.
Is that what yours is?
I think it's got 2 conditions then.
Yeah, the other one's not happening either.
Maybe Jesse's infected though. We can hope. Can I look at your infected card?
No.
Why?
Because you'll make expressions.
But I'm curious. And I have nothing else to do.
It's better though if you see it at the end of game when I succeed and we all win, share victory.
It's not a shared victory.
When we have shared victory together.
No.
We all celebrate my victory.
So if we're all going to lose, if you and I are going to lose, should we make him lose?
Yeah, of course. Of course. That's what we do here. If I can't win, then no one wins.
All right. I'm going to gain some knowledge.
Okay.
Take me up on the knowledge track.
1.
Uh-oh. The player reveals this card. They place a malfunction marker in their room.
Bzz.
Ooh. Reshuffle the computer deck. Good, I can look at those. Yep. The other 2 are move the rover.
Nice. I'm not going to survive to the rover though, you know that. I'm not trying to make it to the rover. I'm trying to make it out of this cargo pod. If this cargo pod's not C, I die.
Don't you have to take the action
I'm going to.
to get into it?
Yeah. But if it's not C, it fires and
you
like
take a
the
serious-
hot gas is going to fry me alive.
Yeah, but you have like weird good luck and it's going to be seen.
I certainly hope so.
You're going to be alive. Darn you.
Going out with a bang.
Where are you going?
Charges it.
Okay.
Okay, my turn.
Yeah. 2 cards.
Yep, so that goes up there, and then you sit and wait, and you
Yep.
discard the rest of your cards.
Yep.
Then it's back to my turn.
That's the game.
I'm going to shoot, and I'm always in the light, which means I can never get the symbol. Where's the little blue dice? How many wounds is on that dude?
1.
And there's still just 1.
1.
And for my second amazing action,
Could draw to see if it kills it, but I don't think it will. It could run away.
I think I have to damage it though, don't I?
Oh.
Ooh, I'm going to try to save her if I don't die
She's
first.
dead.
Where does he go? Is he
Nothing
falling?
happened.
Okay.
But now do roll, make some noise. Don't die.
Okay.
Now I'm passing. All right, here we go.
Eject the pod.
What's the pod?
C.
I told you he's got
Yes!
double
Oh my
up.
goodness.
Yes!
Oh my
I told
goodness.
you. You're so
The
satisfied
only question.
with yourself. Oh yeah.
All right, now the time goes, which means that flips down and the power goes
Let me
off.
see.
And noise removal doesn't do anything. Fire damage, resolve an event card.
Power surge. Flip the time token to its inactive side. And the breeders and the queens move to 3. So that big guy moves to 3.
And And I go in the bag.
Does now Dale just continue playing?
He could, yeah.
So I got an adult, so I'm making a noise roll.
Nothing.
Nothing.
Okay, not slimed.
And so drawing up, I should have discarded my wound, but 1, 2, 3. How do I end the time?
By the way, I think this power flicks off now because we passed the blue.
No, it just flipped from blue to
yeah,
red.
I just flipped this one.
Oh, you
didn't
flipped
I?
that one? Okay.
What do I do to activate the time sequence?
Just action 2 card cost there.
Yeah. How does that help you?
I'm gonna blow up the facility.
Oh.
For fun.
After activating the 2 card cost, place the alert procedure token on this slot of the time track.
5 divided by 2 rounded up or down?
Rounded down.
So on space 2.
Okay. You could lock yourself in the
Isolation room?
isolation room.
If you can get there. There's like 2 adults and 1 little pipsqueak in the way.
What if I make it? Can I use this to get away? Does this blow the facility up, or what does that do?
After activating the alert room, I'm not sure what you're starting a procedure. The alert procedure token on the time slot. So let me see the rule book and I'll check that. Alert procedure token.
I believe it starts the auto-destruct sequence.
Let's see here. Initiated by performing the cooling system room action. That's the auto-destruction. The alert procedure.
Do we have the cooling system up?
I don't think we've had it yet.
Bummer.
Alert procedure. Alert procedure, I think, is just setting up the isolation room. It's how you're able to open it early and hop in it yourself.
Oh, in that case, I don't care about it. Let me take that back. I might need this place to blow up. I'm sorry.
You can explore.
So what room do I need?
The
That's what I
cooling
was-
System.
Is that a room 1 or a room 2?
It's got to be one of the. Well, no, it actually might not even be in the board, right?
Yeah.
Here's the sheets. I can let you see.
Cooling system. That's a room 1. All right. So in that case, I'm going to run up this way. 3. Dang it. Better find the queen now.
Bet you do too.
Oh, you did.
There you
Grab
go.
her out.
I've got 4 cards, so I don't get the sneak attack on me.
Here you go.
Yay! The testing lab.
What does the testing lab do?
It says knowledge 4. I get to take a neutralizer.
You don't have knowledge for though.
I know. And it's got that ambush attack. So does that put noise all around me?
Jesse?
Uh,
Scritches?
what is it?
The scritches.
Scritches
noise.
puts noise all around you, and moves anyone adjacent to you into that. I'm trying to figure out where
And then one goes in the duct as well.
trying to figure out where the game ends.
Well, after when it goes to the end there, we blow the place
Well, I was
up
looking at
first.
what the alert procedure does. That's what I was trying to find out.
Left or right? Left or right?
Where are you trying to get to? Okay.
Take a serious wound. Oh, my guts! Each time you pass on a player phase, I get contaminated. And this room doesn't work. And it's a laboratory. I went the wrong direction.
You lied. You said one of those was an emergency room.
Surgery.
Liar.
Surgery.
Liar.
I don't see the end game stuff. Da-da-da.
Oh yeah, I need to make some noise.
1.
Sorry, excuse me, pardon me.
Oh my gosh.
Sorry, excuse me, pardon me. Pitch that one to run away. Character
She's gonna
suffers
hit you.
a light wound.
Does she follow you? What's that room up there?
And so I get a light wound and a contamination. No, she doesn't follow me. I ignore the dark effects.
Nice.
Looking for a section that just says game end.
I saw it
Hey, I
before.
found a cooling system.
End of game. Oh, you did? It's a
Nice.
nice.
So, time marker reaches the final S on the time track. Facility is purged by the corporation's forces, regardless of the active contingencies. All characters and facilities who are not on the isolation room die. Oh, interesting. Purged by the corporate's forces, regardless of the active contingency.
It got darker.
The time token is on the same slot as the red auto-destruct token.
No intruder attack. Fire. Can I have an event card?
Event card? Yeah, you may. The breeder and the adults all move along 4. And then panic. Each character with no action cards on their hand discards 2 ammo. If they do not have enough ammo, they discard one of their items.
So this guy went back in the bag. So
I'm
I've
not
got
sure what this red symbol is.
That's if it's in darkness. But it
The
says
effect-
I ignore those effects
Okay.
on one of my cards.
Okay.
But I've got to get rid of one of my items. Well, my gun's not doing me any good. So I'll drop that. Then intruder bag development.
Yep.
Remove this token and add a breeder in. And now I'll draw 5
I think the alert
cards.
procedure is just an early end to the game, it looks like. Just a normal end, just an early end.
Oh, and
Okay.
I passed, so I got another contamination. All right, my next turn. I need to power on for this to work. Is that the way that works?
Yeah, unless you have a card that breaks that rule. Sometimes there's cards that allow you to use like a computer even if the power's not on.
Yeah. You can search.
And that's a yellow room.
Can't believe that was a C.
I want to know if you're infected. Just
Don't
have
do
one?
that. Don't do that.
Just have one?
I just have one. I'm going to reveal information.
And I have no search cards.
Can't read it.
Because the other question is, I also might die because the contingency if it gets down there.
All right,
do
make
you
it
mean?
quick. I'm going to pass. Gets me that. We go through the process again. That moves down. It's still dark as can be.
Jesse said that if you had done that main thing,
I guess just an early
it
end.
would be an early end at 2.
But his objective is for the facility to blow up.
Yeah.
I thought you got the queen out. You need
Or
He either, has
destroy
to,
the queen.
he either has to kill the queen or blow
Or
up the
blow up the
facility.
place.
Gotcha.
Event card.
event card. The queen and the breeders move to 1. Oh, wow.
Hello.
And the breeder up there moves along 1.
I guess I could punch her.
Leaving the leaving the
Right.
shell. Each character with a larva on their character board gets a contamination card. Each other character draws 4 cards. Scans all drawn contamination card. So draw 4 cards and scan them all.
Because I can't just quit, right? Mm-hmm. Nothing to scan. They get discarded.
Okay.
And I need the intruder bag again. Is that right?
Yep.
Found an adult, which means a noise roll. That's not going to go well.
4. There's noise.
Found something. It's an adult who's going to surprise me.
That one hanging in.
Suffer a light wound, which gives me a serious wound.
Does that cause you to die? No?
And I get a slime marker, but I can't be slimed. Oh, I guess I can be slimed. I just ignore the rules.
Okay.
Alright. So back to my turn. Character's only one hand slot for heavy items. I'm fine with that. Nice.
Oh my gosh. It's a handful of contamination cards.
Alright, punching the queen.
Barehanded?
I got nothing else to do. Take this, queen. Take 2 damage.
It's only 1 damage, I believe. Punches only ever revert to 1.
Yeah, it's 1 damage less.
Really?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Oh. I didn't kill it.
Okay.
Then
They're both gonna attack you, right?
thought I had another card in hand.
We're just waiting to see how he dies.
Yes, I had another card in my hand.
You put it down on the card jar there.
Because you had to
used it as a play.
deal the damage.
Oh, that's right.
Pile.
All right, so I could.
Attack again.
Oh, I guess I had to just to do the 1 damage.
No,
Yeah.
you could have done the single
Well,
first
no,
damage.
you have to do a card.
Oh, that's
to-
right, for the second
Yeah.
one. So
1 more damage, 2 damage total.
Oh, actually, the first time she would have ran away
Okay.
She
because I
gets
looked
2
at
cards?
2 cards. Yes, to see which way she ran.
Draw an event.
She runs towards 4.
She does not like your bravery.
Yep, and instead of rolling to hit, I would have followed her.
All right.
Which got me attacked.
Would have got you attacked by.
And I didn't do anything. So my turn's over. I want to discard those cards. I get another contamination.
So he's dead because he has so many contamination cards in his deck.
There's a chance.
Draw to see. No, well, there's not. You're definitely dead. But draw to see if the queen attacks you.
That goes down. She doesn't. Event card.
The queen and the breeder and the creepers all move to 3.
The queen doesn't move. 'Cause
Queen's
she's
gonna
with
move.
me.
She's with you.
Blood trace. In each section, move each intruder that is not in combat to a room with a character who has any undressed serious wounds and no action cards on hand. If there are several rooms to choose from, move the intruder to the room with the lowest room number.
They all attack me? Is that what just happened?
They're not all able to get to you. It's only if they're adjacent to someone,
Okay.
and they're not currently.
No, it's move each intruder that is not in combat to a room with a character that has any undressed serious wounds. Doesn't say adjacent room.
Bring
it
him
says
on.
move them to a room.
I don't know that that's how that resolves, but I mean we can try. It is funnier. It is funnier that way.
Yeah,
There's
so I
another
got
one up there.
Ah! I gotta make a noise roll. Did 4 bring out another one? No, it must be on the other side. You're not taking me down. Draw 5
That's what
cards.
it says.
I understand. The thing that makes me think it says move the intruder to the room with the lowest. I mean, maybe yeah. Maybe it's meant to be like 3 intruders and 4 people on the game board, but that's not how this is working.
Missed.
He's being absolutely slaughtered.
Missed. Next turn.
You're so brave.
I gotta pitch a card to do 1 damage.
Who are
Hit
you
the queen.
attacking?
2 damage on the queen.
That's 3rd damage.
3rd damage on the
Yeah.
queen.
I think maybe. She's got 5 health.
Close to.
And I pass.
Yeah.
Get another one of these.
Yeah.
And I'm getting attacked.
Oh, just draw. Let's see.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5 cards.
I'll draw for the queen first. She hit me. Suffer a light wound. I'm fine. I'm fine. Get the contamination card.
Okay.
And darkness. Did you do darkness?
I Make sure I'm reading that. It says I
you're
ignore
fine.
darkness effects.
Cool.
So I've got a breeder in there. If the character has 2 serious wounds, they die. It's over. Finally. It took the whole thing to get me down.
Yeah. All right.
You died from everyone swarming you. Jesse, let us see if you're infected.
Well, let's start with that.
Okay.
Because it's going to fast forward to the end. Pull that token. See what the condition was for
the condition for the
troops
facility?
are coming.
Which one is
You
it?
all who did not send the signal.
I sent the signal.
Me too.
Successfully.
Yeah.
Now, the reason why I went to the CSS pod is because they're always safe no matter what, too.
No, they're not always safe.
The only one that kills them is this bottom one here.
Did you see a black one?
I didn't. I saw a green, and I had the one I told you about, which was the yellow. I would have liked to know you had that. Okay. Let's see.
You're insected.
The top of it.
Infected.
Oh, the top of it. The one, the only card. What?
Infected. He's dead. Yay. Oh, that's so satisfying.
Is it auto dead, or is there a chance you don't die?
No, it's if I got off with a little worm inside of me, it is bursting out of my chest. It's auto dead, Dale, I promise you.
Okay.
If I got out with a little worm inside of me, it is...
The one contamination card you had in your deck.
Yeah.
Congratulations.
Yeah.
And that
was fun.
is Nemesis Lockdown, folks.
Cool. Thanks for watching. Thanks for being here. We're
Yeah.
going to be doing more content on this. Hit the subscribe button if you're at this point and you're not a subscriber. I think you're insane, for the record. You also might have worms, which is awkward. You should get that checked out. It's simple blood work. You can check for a lot of other things at the same time, too.
See you next time.
Bye.